Shadowrun. We're short one runner temporarily. He's out at a holiday party. Apparently, Jack is a party guy. Whoops. And we will start with our brief introductions. We'll start with Kai tonight. I think we always start with Kai because I go left to right.
I'm your resident street samurai, ready to start a lot of chaos.
And next is going to be, I'm just going to mix it up. Next will be Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny is the Oni Technomancer that can sort of hack, and mostly is just here, so Chiz has someone to kill.
I mean, it's got to be somebody. Why not you? And we'll do Clutch next.
Clutch is a man with a van. I like to drive things around and shoot things with drones, mostly.
And we'll do Endrigger.
The sorceress / rigger / assistant to Kenny / Jacqueline of all trades.
And as previously stated, Jack is out for the moment. Maybe he'll join us later. Maybe he won't. Depends on how good the party is.
I just realized your runner name could be Slash.
What, for Endrigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Endrigger, because you're //. So I'm like, hey, give me Slash.
And then everybody thinks you're the samurai and you're not.
That's true, and then I'll have to take up samurai in training so I can be. Just another slash to add to my slash.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Kenny. Oh, so, and I think Jack just responded. Oh, no, that's that. All right, so have we done anything interesting since our last mission? We've had a little bit of downtime. Anybody?
I did some special. I took my specialization and made it my expertise, and then I took the another specialization in engineering.
What was your spec before?
My specialization was gunnery, so I made that in my expertise, and then I specialized in Glock picking, since that seems to be like what I always do.
I swear I heard Glock picking.
You know, with lots of Glocks.
They're just so common, apparently.
Yes. Anybody else do anything fun with their karma or Nguyen?
No.
I'll probably take expertise in spellcasting, since obviously you love the fact that one expertise can let you improve all your spells.
I mean, yeah, it's the smart thing to do. It costs you five karma to get plus one die, right? If you raise your magic by one, that's what, 35 karma? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is the cheapest way to get an extra die.
And then you can get 2 more dice on something else for 5 more karma. I don't know what else you would do it in. So does anybody else have anything new? Kenny, did you ever spend yours? Yeah, you submerged last time, right?
Yes.
So you have another few weeks before you're ready to do that again. All right, so you guys are out and about doing your thing, and you get a message, and because Jack isn't there, he's usually the one that gets the messages. It comes to you delayed, but eventually it gets to you, and it is a message from Nikki the gardener. She is in urgent need of your help.
It's like I gotta go by and get a lawnmower, I guess.
Yeah, not that way. She is the Ms. Johnson or the fixer Ms. Johnson, whatever you want to call her, that gave you the second mission and the 7th mission. The second mission was, I have notes for this, was the data steal from the warehouse that had the magic circle and your friend the Barghest.
Yes.
And the 7th mission, the second mission you got from her, was stealing the summoning foci.
Yes.
So currently, she has caught wind of an operation about to kick off to raid the facility that has been studying those the data and the summoning foci, and she needs you guys to help defend that facility.
Oh, actually a defense thing. All right.
It's very short notice defense. Like you have a matter of a few hours of prep.
Oh well, in that case,
Oh, we have Kai.
I'm I'm
I will.
I'm confident in our ability to handle this, though I may have some jobs that I need tech people to handle. If we're going to have some real surprises for anybody coming to attack this facility.
Just to be clear, they don't want the facility flattened in the process of defending it.
Man,
Fine, Nikki. I will keep the HE grenades in my gun. I'll only use the shrapnel grenades.
and I was gonna order my steel links, and I didn't. Ah, man.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know, right?
So you're just gonna do the job for free, right?
Well, you
I
wish.
don't know. I would totally negotiate with you, but
Well, the offer starts at 5,000 new yen each.
Yeah, I think you're probably gonna be our lead negotiator there, Clutch.
yeah, which is sad. Which is really sad. Nobody else has influence, huh?
I think
Uh,
Kenny does. Right?
Yeah, Kenny does.
I can
What's
generate a critical fail pretty
What-
consistently.
What's Kenny's charisma and influence? Because I can help Kenny do it. Or
Let's see. I think I'd be rolling 9 dice.
oh, I'm rolling 5, so we probably should go with Kenny. I'll just help you.
Kenny's
so-
got that.
Go ahead.
Kenny would just calmly
Oh.
point out the fact that she seems to be in a rather difficult position trying to pull runners in at the last minute to
logic for the win?
defend against this whole thing.
Well, the fewer people that know about what's being studied in this facility, the better. You guys already have your hands on these items, so you're not my only option.
This is
Uh,
true,
yeah,
but
we
you
are
know
your
we're
best-
the best.
So Clutch gave you 3 dice if you have 3 ranks in influence.
That's actually what my influence rate is.
So you can add 3 dice to your influence roll. That's not terrible.
No, not that.
That was better. Wow.
All
Alright.
right.
Guess we're doing it for 5,000 is what I said.
Wait, no. You say 5,000. I'm hearing less. Wouldn't it suck? Wouldn't it suck if that's how the rules went?
Yeah.
Right?
It's take it or
We
leave it or
should
take
give
a
it
risk.
for free.
One of those take it or leave it or take a chance of losing money. I think that's how it should work. Maybe we'll do that in the future.
God.
Oh no.
I mean, you're getting payouts of 20,000 a session sometimes. That's a lot.
That's fair.
No, it's really not fair. It's great for you.
I'll
so
get fair.
so unless you want to spend a whole lot of edge, even then, I think you'd be hard pressed to come up with another 7 hits.
Oh yeah.
So 5,000 it is.
Sounds like it.
5,000 it is.
So she will give you the instructions to the location. There is a small security force on hand. They are yours to command. They're not suicide squads, so don't just throw them willy nilly into their deaths because we have to pay when people die working for us.
Do we get a bonus for keeping them alive?
We'll think about it.
Yeah, maybe they'll pay you.
Yeah, right. Please, sir, don't send me into the front lines against the big scary things.
Yeah, how much it worth of you?
Who would like to purchase mercenary insurance?
Isn't that what Doc Wagon sells?
No, Doc Wagon offers to get you to the hospital. I
Well-
offer to keep you from having to go to the hospital.
Oh, so it's like supplementary insurance.
Exactly.
So you have a very short time to get there because, like I said, you have just we don't know when they're going to hit, but we suspect sometime this evening, and it's already mid-afternoon, early afternoon.
Got everything in my van, so whatever you guys
Alright.
need, jump in.
I'm gonna start handing out. Well, who wants grenades?
Who doesn't want grenades?
I'm probably gonna be in my van, so I'm not gonna need any grenades. But yeah, thanks.
I mean, I'll put them on. I'll put them on wireless and then leave them like mines, so you can trip them when people walk nearby them.
Oh, well, I do have some demo experience, so I could totally do that.
The emphasis was definitely on don't destroy the building.
It's just gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
stun and fragmentation grenades. It's fine.
That'll destroy a building.
We can make them directional, right? Yeah, we'll get some claymores and. Oh, nothing.
So you're gonna head to the site, or do you need to pick things up before you go?
Yep. Yeah, I got everything's in my van, so I can start
Excellent.
pick everybody up.
I always keep all my guns in the back of my jackrabbit. Never know when you need to shoot a bald eagle.
Okay.
Tastes just like spotted owl. And just like that, the stream was canceled.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to move you over to the first floor of the building so you can have an idea. Let me know when you want to go to the second floor. I will give you a brief description here. And if you need to do any legwork, you need to let me know. So this facility is a building. It's 2 stories with no basement. There's 1 elevator and a stairwell between floors, and I think you can see my labels right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Actually, that's on the wrong layer. And there is a roof entrance which is padlocked and barred from the inside. The ground floor. Now, keep in mind, I just grabbed these maps, so they don't exactly match, but they're just a visual for when we actually get into tactical. The ground floor has administrative desks and terminals along with the front security guard post. The next floor up is configured as a laboratory with 1 large room, a smaller room inside, and a recently installed structural reinforcing suitable for weapons testing. Fairly strong concrete walls. I can give you details if you need them. And armored glass, which is pretty armored, throughout the building. You have 15 security guards. That's the glasses guys. And I'm going to give those to you. You may move them where you would like them.
All that. So I can't just park my van in front of the door?
I mean, you could if you wanted to. I imagine there's sidewalk and what do they call those pylons that prevent people from crashing through doors.
Is there a roof access?
There is a roof access. Right now it is padlocked and barred from the inside.
I want to open that so that way I can be on the roof, but then come down when I need to.
Okay.
Question.
Yep.
Just to clarify, this is the main entrance, right?
That is the main entrance. I have labeled on the to the right side over here. There is the side entry. There wasn't a door on the map, but that's where the door is. It's like the employee entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't look at the stream because you'll see things you shouldn't see. And then I will move you guys to the second floor real quick so you can have an idea what's there. This map is a little closer, but not completely. And I'm assuming you're doing some astral checking.
As I'm the only one who can, yes, definitely.
In the second floor is a low mana ebb. That means it's harder to cast spells here. There is actually a window, which I will move to the map layer. that looks like a garage door. That's actually a window. And the elevators and stairs are over by the 2 guards here. And then the roof access would probably be off the elevators and stairs.
We need our tokens on the board to be able to see.
You can drag them.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm just going to drag it.
Yeah, Kenny had already done that. I would have. The guards don't have sight. That's why you can't see through them. I was thinking you could.
Question.
Yeah.
Is there a window here?
There's a window there. I can open that if you'd like.
I was just curious if that's the elevator there.
Well, no, it's behind the. It's basically there's a door by where it says elevators and stairs, and through that is where the elevators and stairs are.
Okay.
Again, I just grabbed 2 maps that I happen to have from searching the web at previous occasions, because it takes a lot of time for me to make maps, and I've been doing a lot of other things, so you don't get high quality maps. Well, not that mine are high quality.
So, just looking at the map, is the majority of this floor laid out with research equipment and other sensitive objects?
Yeah, and there's a room within the room. We'll say this stuff here. We'll just say that's a room within the room. Basically where the low mana ebb words are.
Is there any like grates or ventilation systems that they might be able to access this level without going through the top level?
This is the top level. Beyond that is the roof.
Oh, I thought we were on the low mana ebb.
No, low mana ebb is a magic thing.
So this is the main level. What was that other? Weren't we the lobby? Was that a lobby?
That was the first floor. This is the second floor.
I gotcha. But the first floor though is the ground level, right?
Yes, correct.
So there's just okay. So this is the top. This is not the basement. This is the second.
Yeah, there is no basement.
Got it. So
Yeah, I'm speaking American, so first floor is actually ground floor if you're British.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah.
Question, where's that low mana ebb? I've not seen it on the map.
Oh, you don't see it? Then I must have it on the GM layer.
It's
Is it the whole area?
Oh yeah, it's the whole floor. So things that can cause low mana ebbs, you would actually go ahead and give me a memory test, Andrew.
Yep, I've got Arcana, so.
That's a lot of hits. So low mana ebbs can be caused intentionally, I think through magic. I don't know full details on it. They're detailed in like a page at the end of Street Weird. But they also can be affected by like massive magical occurrences. It's kind of like how hauntings happen when there's been a massive tragedy, that kind of thing, or allegedly. It's that kind of thing, but magic-wise. So obviously, there's bad juju has been afoot on this level, or some kind of powerful juju to cause a low mana ebb.
So this is where the stuff is that they want us to take. Those on the second floor.
They don't want you guys to take anything. They want you guys to protect it. This is where the research was. There's actually, and we'll get into that matrix. There is a host, a rating 7 host, that is used for the security, and you have full access to that, Mr. Technomancer.
We get to be the spider.
You get to be the spider, and you also get full control of the security cameras. And you're going to love this. You can now see, even without tokens on the first floor when I move you there, you'll be able to see through the cameras.
Nice.
So if I remove your tokens, I have to be on the right layer to do that. You guys should still be able to see, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And if you really wanted to, you could rotate those cameras, but I think I've got them covering almost the entirety of the floor.
Since we have legitimate access to the host,
Yes.
does using hacking actions still generate OS?
If you are attacking somebody else's stuff, yes. If they are attacking the host, then I would say probably not. You have the right to defend that host because you have legitimate admin access.
Okay.
Who is purple profile guy?
That's my roto drone.
Oh, would you like a actual token?
Oh, sure. Otherwise, I'll just use my other drone token.
And what's in the room over here?
What is your Rotodrone character called?
It's just called Roto. It's right below the Blackhawk.
There you go. That token now belongs to Roto. You might want to update the physical and matrix, I think. That room is just we'll say offices. It looks like the right side was a record store or a music store, and the left side was, I don't know, some other store. I think this was like a ground floor shopping and dining area.
Okay. So
And magical. Sorry, go ahead.
the only entrance is over here on the bottom here, by where these first guards are.
That and the side entrance.
Which where's the side entrance? Those at that one, right?
Yeah, where it says side entry.
What are these other things? Are those big giant windows or
What things?
the blue things on the side?
They are, yeah, sure. But the windows are again structure rating 9, and the walls are structure rating 15.
Oh, cool.
I mean, they can be busted, but it'll take a bit of doing.
What's in this room? Anything valuable?
No, it's like I said. This map isn't particularly indicative of what's here. It's basically an office building.
Okay, so my idea is we move people away from the side entry to make it look intentionally vulnerable, but then booby trap the side entry door so when they open it, a stun grenade falls on their feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking I would be in my van outside across the street. I'd have my one drone patrolling up on the roof with Kai, the rotor drone inside, and then some couple nats on the second floor with a couple guards we could put on the second floor, just to make sure they don't get in the second floor before they come through the first floor for some reason. Um,
That's some hard glass, or those are some hard windows.
right. That's
it,
why I'm just having a couple nats and a guard up there just to warn us in case
yeah, it'd
shows
be
up there
pretty
like
hard for someone to get
teleport
in.
there or something. I don't know anything about magic, so.
What's
Yeah,
the noise like? I mean, can we be in the van and still have noise-free connections? And obviously, my jammer is going to be going full ball for everyone other than us.
I don't see why not, because you could route yourself through the host.
Yeah, that way we have the outside covered, I'll have the roof covered, and we'll have somebody inside.
Well, keep in mind it's a fairly large building, and there's 4 sides to it.
Yeah, I know. I just keep it parked on the side, but I can move the van to any side I need to. So.
Yeah, I think Andriga will probably be in the van with Clutch, and obviously that way you can't do more than an HBK, right?
So if you need more guards upstairs or downstairs, I can move them, or you can just drag them out and just. There's only 15 total, so make sure you don't overextend your guys. And also, they will mention that they can have 2 on-site mages if you feel the need.
Oh, we always need to feel the need to have.
There is. I was getting ready to tell you that magical security. There is a rating 9 ward on this building.
Nice.
that's nice. If we're gonna have mages, they should be on the bottom floor since there's a mana ebb on the second floor.
Yeah, and then they can stay in these rooms until they're needed, so no one's like sniping them.
Um,
That makes sense.
Well, if they use
Okay, so you have 2 on-site mages. I'll drag them out right here by Kai on the first floor here, and you can place them where you'd like. And you have full access to their character sheets to see what they have. And the same goes for the security guards. You can see their loadout.
So it's just like just a regular desk. It's not like it's gonna provide much cover, but they're behind the desk anyways.
So the tan area in the middle is the desk because those are monitors. It's like the entrance, the reception desk.
Yeah. So keep.
And then these side things like where Andrigger is and the other mage, those are actually like sort of closed in areas. Basically, you can see where the lighting walls are. Those are walls.
Yeah, the only way to get where Andriga is to drop your token there, so because there's no way in or
Oh,
out.
I can open the doors. Sorry.
No, it's safe in there. Don't
It's not safe in there.
so what I'm thinking is since it's difficult from someone from the outside to see into these sort of cubicle areas, if we station most of the guards in the side rooms and then have them move to flank whatever team is planning on attacking the building, we can maximize their combat potential while minimizing their risk.
That's fine.
Would I be able to like shape plastic to make some better armor for the guard? Because
No.
armor one.
No, you can't improve the materials. Shape plastic is more intended to be a utility spell, not an armor spell.
Can I like find some metal and then integrate it into their armor to make it better?
I think that would be a bit much in the short period of time.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to be giving edge anyway with a paltry DR4, so raising it to DR5 is probably not going to help the situation.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a huge improvement. And keep in mind, you probably will want to use them as grunt groups.
Yeah.
Elsewise, combat will drag. Which that's fine by me, but hey, this is a familiar situation for Baron. Jack's gone. Y'all are gonna end up nearly dead, and then Jack will show up and save the day.
To be fair, only Kai and Baron will end up nearly dead because Anduga and Clutch will be out in the van. They'll be perfectly safe in the van, right?
So, can one of the riggers put a gnat so that way they're watching the outside of the side entry? Then I'll put a stun grenade on wireless mode over there. Since the building is set up to be pretty durable from the outside, we could detonate a stun grenade when if someone tries to open the door before they actually open the door.
Okay. So, if we're making preparations, I will make you roll things, and then I'll tell you, what the result is, and you will need to make notes on the map of where traps are, and you'll have to keep an eye on those and tell me when they go off. Is that fair?
Sounds fair to me.
Of course, I have things hidden outside the building, so all your notes will have to be inside the building. So if you want to rig something up, I assume you're going to want to hide it.
Yes. Stealth roll?
Well, the first roll would be engineering.
Alright. Well, I'll need someone else to do the engineering check.
Either of us, probably you.
Well, are you just like setting a grenade somewhere and having it on wireless?
Yeah.
You realize any hacker and their brother sees a wireless grenade, it's going to go off.
Well, that's the reason why it's outside the building.
When he's hiding it.
And we've got massive noise, right? We've got our rating 6.
Well, no, I'm gonna put it in the building's net or what is it, host, so that way people have to actually get access to the host to be able to see it.
Matrix. Yeah.
Who's healing my guy?
But my point.
I was fixing the stats on the token.
Okay.
My point being, the jammer doesn't interfere with us; it only interferes with enemies, so it's a -6 to the dice pool to do any hacking.
Why is your rotodrone damaged?
It's just you gave it too much health.
Does it start with a little bit body?
That's not how the physical bar works.
Oh, I don't know.
It's 8 plus body divided by 3 rounded up.
Right, but it's got a 5 body.
Right, so that would be 11.
Oh.
And Matrix is
Really?
8, plus the device rating divided by 2 rounded up. It was auto calculating those for you on the sheet.
Oh, I thought you said I was gonna have to.
No, I just didn't know if you had mods or anything that modified those attributes.
No, not on the rotodrone.
Yeah, so you should be at 11 for physical and 10 for Matrix, and the third box is speed.
Oh, okay. The third box I was using for sensor rating, but I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I always, and this may change actually. If we get a compendium, there'll probably be standards that are built into a compendium, but that hasn't happened yet. So my personal preference is the first block is physical, the second block is on vehicles and drones, and grunts who only have a physical condition monitor. The second block is their matrix condition monitor for their whatever their major matrix device is, and for drones and vehicles, the third block is speed.
So like this drone, his body is 12, so +8. That means it's a 20.
No, it's 12. It's 8 plus 12 divided by 2 rounded up. So it's 8 plus 6. You would have 14 physical on that drone.
I gotcha. Oh, because this is just the boxes.
Yeah.
Not the body. I gotcha.
Yeah, body is used in calculations for a bunch of things, physical being one of them. Is that the Hockley Sidley?
Yeah.
I think it has 12 body.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, how big is it?
It's medium size.
But
Oh.
It doesn't go inside. It's gonna be outside anyways. It's gonna be that's why I have it around the roof with him, because it's like a winged one, so it can't just hover like the other one can. It has to like.
Oh, it has to fly. It has to keep moving. Yeah.
So it's not gonna be inside. I was just checking to see if it auto calculated like the other one.
And you might want to fix your matrix in case they attack that. You should be at 10.
10.
Yeah, so with drones and vehicles, I believe the matrix, if they're not protected by a pan, their condition monitor, their specific matrix condition monitor is sensor divided by 2, rounded up, plus 8.
It's device rating, I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Because I think their device rating is their sensor rating.
Could be. I know for pretty much every
By the
device.
time we finish 35 missions, we may have a sort of a handle on the rules.
We'll forget everything.
I think that's a little optimistic.
I think you're right. So so if you wanted to do, that's a terrible color. I can barely even see that exists.
The problem is I can't make it bold.
Yeah, there is no bold font. I would move it off of the green arrow though. I would just set it like off to the side there, just to remind you that it's there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a bright color that, like, you can see.
Well, you're on a bright background, so you want a dark color, and also you can do the outline. Like I did black with a white outline for the side entry, and I also have found that the Goblin 1 font is kind of a chunky font.
Okay.
And again, I don't care if you completely scribble on this map. Whatever works for you guys works for me.
Yeah, I like the Goblin 1 font.
Yeah, it's chunky. It's good for viewing. So this is your time for yeah, go ahead. This is your time for planning. You just tell me if you need to change from first floor to second floor.
So,
Do you need a roof map?
no, because I don't, unless unless there's going to be fighting on the roof, I don't think we need a roof map. I'm planning on just shooting at anything that appears to be acting not correctly.
Now, where's the stuff we're supposed to be protecting?
It's on the second floor in that lab.
So we should put at least one guard there just in case they pull something hokey, like materialize something in there that we can't see.
There was
Yeah.
also a window upstairs that we might want to be slightly concerned about.
Well, that's why I want to be have like at least one person up there in case someone decides to like fly up to the roof and rappel down, or
Yeah, I got my gnats. A couple of my gnats in there, but I just wanted a live person in case they, hack the gnats or something.
yeah. Actually, you know what? I should probably be on the ground floor, and we can put a couple of guards on the roof.
Yeah, they might be able to buy you time to react.
Just because I feel like it'd be better to be ready to respond down on the ground floor where they're more likely to attack than in case of a team of runners with a helicopter.
Well, I'm also have my one drone flying around the roof, so
Yeah.
But we can put one guy on the roof, one guy on the second floor, and then I have my drones just sitting there for flying around, and have the one drone here.
When it comes to a ward, I still have to crawl scroll through it, right? On the astral. Like if I'm astrally projected, yeah, it still affects me as well as everyone else. Just like
I'm not sure exactly how that works, but basically what it says here is if you had astrally investigated before arriving on site, the ward would have stopped you and they would not have allowed you in until after you arrived with your body. So I believe that means that they can allow you through the ward.
cool. So it's more like a permeable membrane for me, but a solidish wall for anyone else, or for the enemy at any rate.
Oh, this is interesting. I just used the transmogrifier on a map and it didn't bring the map. I may be disconnected.
Well, the map did just change a little bit.
It did? I didn't touch it.
Yeah, it got a little bit less foggy.
So how much, like, we have a few hours, are we able to hit up a contact and buy more weapons and explosives and fun things?
Grenades, if you want more grenades. What kind do you want?
Yeah, the availability on things is going to be your problem because again, just a few hours and availability, especially illegal, you're not going to have time to get it. You have a short amount of time if you need or want to reach out to your contacts, but you don't have a whole lot of time. So unless they know something immediately, you're not going to get the information in time.
What do you need, Kenny?
Claymores. We need more claymores.
I mean, I could probably rig up a claymore on the C4 that I have, but
Because I was looking at firing squad. We got directional mine modification that can be added to a grenade, but it adds 2 to the availability and 100 to the cost.
Yeah, your availability problem there.
Yeah, and that'll have to be bought.
I have knowledge in bomb design, so I probably could make it.
I would say that with engineering and your knowledge working together, you would be able to make a roll to make something that's directional. Not necessarily a shaped charge, but a directional charge like a claymore. It wouldn't be as good as the claymore. So if the claymore adds, what was it, plus 2 DV, this might add just 1, or at least just make it only do damage in one direction.
The directional mine that's all it does. It narrows the blast radius down to a 45-degree cone.
Right. So what I'm saying is you could emulate that, but it depends on what your hits are as to how successful you are, and you won't know until it goes off.
Oh, nice.
I'd be after smart gun platforms, and maybe a few AKs or something on there, just so that we can, remotely access a whole bunch more gun points.
I'm willing to buy some smart gun platforms for y'all, but I don't know that I could really help with running them.
I mean,
I think we got this.
I don't know. I've got lots of guns if you want to put them on smart gun platforms.
But you don't have smart gun platforms. What's the availability on them?
I'm just trying to look it up.
I think they're at least 3 or more. They might be illegal. And see, my thinking is you have maybe 3 hours tops, and anything like that's going to take you, if it's more than availability 1, you're going to take more than 3 hours to get it.
Now, what you could do is you could take my smart gun, or some of my smart guns that have internal smart gun systems, and you could give them to some of these grunts and then shoot the guns that they're wielding.
It's true, you're a hacker and a rigger.
The problem is you're not aiming them for them. So the smart gun system doesn't actually let you aim. The platform does, but not the smart gun system itself. Yeah. That just helps the wielder. It's like putting a red dot on a gun that normally has iron sights. It helps you have a more precise shot. Thus the +1 die.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, in theory, you could also pull the trigger on it. So if you again engineered something up with a bunch of guns that were smart gun enabled, then in theory the Technomancer or a Decker could fire them all at once. But that's about the extent of it. Aiming and everything, unless you've got that actual platform, you're not doing that.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, we got this.
I'd say let's just hit most of the entrances with what we hope are semi-directional grenades that can be fired via wireless through the host. And if they're semi-directional, then triggering them remotely for the people invading probably would be pointless anyway.
Yeah, they're availability 5, so we're not going to be able to rush order them.
What how do you want them angled? Do you want them angled like out of the building?
Basically, that's all I'm trying to get, is the blast radius is focused away from the building. So even if the door was open and they went off, we wouldn't have to worry too much about getting hit.
All right, I got a 5. Do I need
What-
more?
And that is for your stun trap?
No, yeah, to make the directional. No, to make.
Oh, for that, you're pretty confident you could convert, with 5, you could probably convert like 3.
Sounds good.
You were doing stun grenades, right? Or were you doing something more?
I was doing the C4 directional ones that.
Oh, so you're trying to basically make your own homemade claymores.
Right.
What are you using for the fragmentation? Or are you just going for a blunt explosion, no fragmentation?
I mean, I can give you some of the slivers from my sliver gun.
Yeah, if you wanted to do like, if you had 100 rounds of ammo for each one, that would work.
I have. Let me check how much ammo I have of my of that because it's flechette. I can give you enough for how many of these claymores are you making?
He said I can make 3 with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give you 300 ammunition.
Okay, so just make sure that you mark that off and, buy it later if you need more. Not like you're hurting for money.
I've been buying ammunition in ridiculously large quantities.
So, am I hearing that the DEA is going to be, or the ATF is going to be raiding the safe house?
Most likely at some point.
If the ATF still existed.
I'm sure there's a version of it.
And that's for his stun grenade thing that he wanted to put. So.
The stun trap on the side entrance?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to move the text for that halfway out of the building. Realize it's outside.
Okay. And then, do you want a stealth roll from me to hide it?
Yeah, you didn't need to engineer that. It was the stun grenade's just wireless grenade that goes off, so you need to hide it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was a bad roll for me.
Kenny's going to try his hand at modifying some of his zapper grenades.
I also have lots more grenades if anyone wants to use them for anything. I have smoke grenades, stun grenades, fragmentation grenades, high explosive grenades.
So what were you trying to do, Kenny?
Tried to make my zapper grenades directional.
So you understand that means you're basically placing them somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, you could probably get away with 2 of them. The second one's kind of questionable.
Alright. Well, I'm just putting them outside the front entrance.
Okay, so the entrance starts here. I think I have doors actually on the map, right?
There are doors, yes. Can they be located in the corners outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna add another lighting barrier so you don't see things you shouldn't, and then you can do that. There you go. Now you can see the entryway.
Okay. And do you need a roll for hiding them?
Yeah, if you're trying to conceal them, then definitely a stealth roll.
Or you
And
could
that's it.
ask Kai to hide it for you if you need to.
Yeah, if you want somebody else to do it. What would really help you is if somebody had outdoors, I'd actually give you edge for that. But I bet nobody has outdoors urban.
I was really
being
looking
outside.
forward to rolling with 3 dice, but no, Kai, would you hide these out in the corner for me? And he'll show where he wants them hidden.
We're playing hide the grenade, and it's not a euphemism. Okay, so
However,
I'm going to use the same little icon I used for my own notes. And where do you want it? Okay, where you put the blue lines?
Yes.
And give me another stealth roll for the right side. So 4 on the left, 3 on the right.
you're rolling real average there, Kai.
All right, it's being stupid. It's not letting me use that one the way I want to. Let's see.
Is it possible for us to go around and maybe perceive and see if we can see them and maybe offer advice as to hiding or something? Like if we pass a perception check, we can realize how hard it is to find or anything like that?
No, that's part of the stealth check, I think.
Okay, cool.
Why is this not acting like a damn token?
Because it wants to be the main character.
Sometimes Roll20 really pisses me off. Oh, because I'm on the lighting layer, that's why. And these are remote detonation? Are they wireless on? Is that how you've got those rigged?
Yes, for Kenny.
Okay. So what else are we doing? Did you say you were parking the van as close to the front door as you could?
No, I decided to park it across the street.
Okay.
Like
Maybe down the block a bit.
so no, because I want it within so I can see the thing, and we might even drive around for a while depending on how long this takes. But drive around the building.
I kind of want to put
nonchalantly.
some smoke grenades down. Where do you guys think smoke grenades would be a good idea?
Are they full-on smoke grenades, or are they also thermoptics smoke grenades?
They are just visual smoke grenades, so you could use thermoptics to see through them.
I'm pretty sure Major's gun has thermoptic addition. Yeah, her smart gun has the thermoptic option added to it in that one capacity spot.
Your guards are not going to be able to see through them.
But Major will.
Well, the idea would be this would be a way to protect the guards if they need to fall back.
That's true. I mean, Major only costs $7.5 grand. Chop change.
Like something we could do to give us or provide us cover while we evacuate from the lobby up to the second floor if we get pushed out of the lobby.
If that's the case, then you'd want to smoke the area in between the front desk and the stairs, probably.
True. I mean, Major, like I said, she with the thermoptic adjustments, she can see through it, so I can be in her and shoot. So I can provide cover for wherever. So if it's retreat, then yeah, near the stairs is probably better.
Okay, so I will put a
Remember, we still got to put one of these guys on the roof and one on the second floor.
So let's put the ones by the stairs on the second floor and on the roof. Alright. Because they're honestly not going to be very useful over there.
Sounds good.
And I like where everybody else is.
Sounds good.
And then you know what? I'm not going to put a smoke grenade down just because if we're retreating, it'd probably be better for Kai to just throw a smoke grenade than leave a smoke grenade to be able to be hacked. like this.
Are you guys watching the stream?
I have it in a background tab.
I'm not watching it. You just-
I was just figuring if we had real viewers or if it was just us.
I'm not even logged into Twitch at the moment.
And I just got spam.
But they can help you get channels and viewers and followers and yada yada.
Oh, spam, ham, spam, beans, ham, spam.
Yeah, I don't want to buy followers or any of that bullshit. I want legitimate followers, people that are legitimately interested in watching the stream and seeing how Shadowrun is played. Otherwise, go away. And in the case of any other streams that I do, I want people that are legitimately interested in whatever's going on, not bullshit. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to share my fun with the world.
I think it's crazy that there's an actual market for buying and selling followers.
Well, I mean, I could get in trouble for this, but it's basically because we've got a society of vanity.
Yeah.
People, everybody thinks they're an influencer because I can't believe that's actually a thing. Because we as a society have made influencers a legitimate career, which is insanity itself.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, there are content creators, and then there's quote unquote influencers. Content creators, people that make funny stuff, interesting stuff, out of this world stuff, entertaining stuff. They deserve, to make stuff off of it. People that just spout bullshit opinions and get paid to do it, well, they call those the mainstream media, and they're useless too. That's my opinion on it. You take your 10 followers and find another restaurant, Karen. All right, so get back to planning. I'm having fun watching the stream here.
Yep. Nope. I think we're good. We're gonna put these two people on the roof. How do I put them on the roof?
Who people? I don't have a roof because I tried to import one and it didn't work for some reason.
Okay.
Who are you moving?
The two guys in the back. One of them's gonna be on the roof and one's gonna be on the second floor. Those guys.
These two by the stairs? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I form like a...
Wait, you're just doing one on each floor?
Yep. One's on the roof and one's on the second floor.
Well, there were still two on the second floor already.
Oh, okay. So two on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two already on the second floor. So
Double it up.
I'm just going to put them here. When I tell you somebody comes through the roof and I haven't told you that your soldiers or your security interacted with them, just remind me that you had security up there.
I got my drone up there too. So what am I do?
And I got gnats on every level. But can I put like a bullet barricade or something around where Major is so she can get some cover?
So here's a problem I have with the gnats everywhere situation. You're jumped into to a drone, and you're following 10 different video feeds at the same time. I don't feel like the human brain is capable of that.
Our rig, our specialized rig can go up to 15 drones. So
Right, that's to control them, not to monitor feeds from all of them at once.
no, they give us messages of what's going on.
Yeah, they ping us clear sight.
So you're saying there's an AI there. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So once they
You know how I feel about having the Deus Ex Machina with the gnats, trying to use them as the cure for everything.
But
Well,
gnats
I
are
think
the
right.
cure-all.
I think right now we're just trying to use them like cameras.
Yeah, that's basically all it is.
So they're just basically movement cameras.
Right,
Motion detectors, that's the word I was looking for.
There's something going on, basically.
All right.
Kill the guys, and the guys didn't get a chance to tell us.
That way we have something watching where we have our traps, so we know when to set them off.
One assumes you're watching before the trap.
That too.
Oh, and my rating 6 omnidirectional jammer is currently being carried by Major, and it's active for everything that's not belonging to us.
So, are you doing any other more abstract prep other than the actual trap setting and such?
We're going outside, we're digging up dirt, we're sticking them in bags, and we're barricading them around.
Do we?
I said
summon-
abstract.
Do we summon spirits or do something in the Matrix that I don't know anything about? So either one.
We don't have anyone who can summon spirits at the moment.
Alright.
That's a Jack.
What kind of building is this?
What do you mean?
Was this building originally like a theater, or was it built by a specific corporation?
I think it was just an office building.
It's just a generic office building that they converted the second floor for research.
Okay. I don't think we have anyone that'd be good to call about this.
Also,
Does Nikki have any intel on who might be coming?
Nope, she just had a source that said somebody might be coming.
Oh, so somebody might not be coming. Might just be sitting out here. That's it.
And we only have to do this for a day, right? $5 grand a day.
$5 grand a day.
Per person, obviously.
I mean, that would be a pretty easy gig for a Shadowrunner.
All right.
Come on, we don't have enough cash.
I mean-
let us have to get this place for like
a week.
I mean, how many times have you guys done data grabs and, you know? I mean, the things you're protecting are things that you stole from somebody else.
Exactly.
Look, it's called repeat business.
Right? Job security, as long as you survive.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys are
We
confident.
just give them a discount on stealing it back.
So you guys are confident that you are ready to go and nobody's getting through your defenses.
Well, yeah, we don't know until they get here. I mean, we're more of an adapt and think on our feet kind of people. We don't
I think
less
we're good.
planning, more adapting.
I mean, I know what one person thinks all the time is more grenades solve all problems.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Hey,
I
you
have
might
yet to
did you
come
bring your
across.
monofilament chainsaw. Maybe you'll get to use it.
Oh, I still have it. Don't worry. But I have yet to come across a situation that could not be improved with grenades. Was it the optimal solution? Not always. But I have yet to find one that can't be at least partially helped by setting off grenades.
And did we manage to find stuff that we can use as a barricade for some cover?
What kind of stuff are you looking for? Obviously, you're not getting sandbags.
But there's plenty of plastic rubbish around. I can shape that into bags and then fill it with dirt. Right?
What dirt? You're in a city.
There must be like a tree somewhere that can be hollowed out.
I don't think you have time for that. Have you ever filled sandbags?
Tree.
I have.
It's a process.
See,
Just
that's
set
why
bu-
I was gonna get my steel links too, and you guys could have hid behind it, use it for cover, and I nah, we probably won't use it. So
Never not buy the steel links.
I know, right?
If you can
It's a
afford
large-sized
steel links, always afford a steel links.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is the guns you want to put on it are really hard to get.
Yeah. No, I just gonna get the one with the Aries because I was like the bigger guns is like, I'm gonna end up blowing stuff up or trying to protect or something.
A steel links with all of the Yamahas. And a shotgun for good measure.
Yeah, I'd probably put a sniper rifle and a machine gun on it, and then when I get switched in between them, in case I need to shoot far away.
So if you guys are confident that you're ready to go, so I'm gonna say you said you were gonna try and do some makeshift barricades. I assume using office furniture or whatever.
Sure.
What cover rating can I get for her?
I hope they don't get a customer or something. That'd be kind of awkward.
Were you not just barricading the doors to prevent entry, or what?
I guess we could do that.
That's what I thought you were gonna do with it. I didn't realize you were gonna try and build a bunker.
Yeah, watch like some random guy comes to the store. They think it's a store and they got the wrong address.
They'll eat stun grenades.
Yeah, we'll blow them oh, we did it.
Well,
Mission
no, so
accomplished. We can
you
go
don't
now.
set the stun grenades off on one person. It's the group of 5 friends who decided that they wanted to find out what office is located in this building that get wrecked.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys a pool of 3 group edge, tactical edge, for your other abstract preparations. And if you're ready, we can see what happens. I mean, maybe nothing happens. Maybe Nikki's just it's a false alarm.
Easy money.
For a couple of days, which is a couple of lots of $5,000 each.
No, it was 5,000 for the job. It wasn't 5,000 a day.
No, we only signed on for 5,000 each.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5,000 each runner, not each day.
Oh yeah, each day. Per runner. Got it. Okay. Yeah.
So where is everybody? I see Major's down here,
Me and Andrigger are in the van.
and you're happy with where your guards are placed.
I'm gonna be logged into my one drone that's patrolling the outside of the building.
I'll currently be astrally projected and just monitoring the
And I'll
astral.
have my van on noticed in case anybody approaches my van to let me know. And the roto drone will be in there and taking defensive actions in case something happens.
I can already tell he's going to take out the van first.
And what is Kenny doing?
Well, Kenny is going to just hop into VR and monitor camera feed for now. We do have a couple people like on that window upstairs, right?
You have 2 guards upstairs, as far as I know. Everybody else is downstairs, correct?
Well, we also have some gnats upstairs as well, probably like 3 gnats.
So where is Kenny's body currently?
Kenny's body is in the room downstairs where my token is.
Okay, just checking. So if I check upstairs, there's no tokens up there, right?
I have no idea.
There's the 2 guards you said they were on there.
No, there's a Kai token. Everybody's got tokens.
Yeah.
Because you moved us back to this layer and we didn't delete our tokens. You didn't tell us to delete our tokens.
Well, I didn't delete your token. Okay. And so Andrigger Flesh and Clutch are in a van. I see Kai over here in the corner. I see
Yes.
Major. I see the Rotodrone. I see Kenny. I think that's everybody, right? Yeah.
My rotor drone's up towards the ceiling. It's not right next to the guys.
So it's acting like a ceiling-mounted turret.
Basically.
I need a perception test from. You're jumped into your drone, correct?
I'm jumped into a drone that's flying around the building, yes.
The one outside or inside?
The one outside.
Okay, I need a perception test on that one. And I need a perception test from Kenny.
I'm also wandering around in the astral outside, so if there's any living
You
creatures
can't be jumped into Major and astrally wandering
I'm
around.
not jumped into Major at the moment. As I said, I'm astrally perceiving outside at the moment.
Pretty damn good.
Oh, Kenny, that's fantastic. Keep rolling like
Isn't
that.
it?
Especially with an aerial view.
It's-
It's got an 8 out of 12. That's pretty impressive.
So you see a guy, Clutch, you see a guy that's being suspicious along the side of the building.
Oh yeah. I'll stop flying around and I'll just kind of circle up there watching him.
And actually, I'm not even going to bother to roll his stealth because 8 hits. So he's walking down the alley and he looks like he's trying to be sneaky, but with your 8 hits out of 12 dice, you're pretty sure you see him.
Yeah. And I'm sending. I got image links.
So I'll send it to the people.
Do I see his astral signature on the astral plane?
Sure. He's a elf.
And where is
send
he around the
Building.
He's outside the building right around here, and he's heading south towards the door.
I didn't see where here is.
East side of the building, headed towards the east door, the side door.
The side door. Okay. Like heads up, someone's coming towards the side door. He looks kind of weird.
Is he
Suspicious.
awake?
No, he is not.
start
Okay.
heading.
over this way.
I'm gonna put. Well, you can't see him anyway. So, he is now at the door, fidgeting with something.
He's at the door fidgeting with something. Does anybody see him? I'll get a little bit closer.
He's actually fidgeting with an external camera. You just lost a camera feed, Kenny, one of the external cameras.
Oh well, in that case.
Got your rotodrone out there. Light him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. At this point, we should roll. Select our tokens. Roll for initiative, because things are going to happen.
Should I just select Mage's tokens since
Yeah.
enemies are on the board?
Well, that's who you're rolling initiative with, right? You're jumped in.
Let's I just used my rotodrone since none of my other two are on the board. They're outside.
You don't see that, by the way. Don't look at the initiative tracker. And of course, I don't have all the tools I like to use. Okay, so we're gonna start initiative here. So, what would Andrigger like to do?
I'll just ready an attack, so probably burst fire, and just point in. Is he coming from the front door or the side door?
He's the side door.
Alright, I will ready a burst fire shot at anyone who comes in through the side door.
And I need to check something real quick with him to decide exactly where his position is. Okay, so you're just preparing to fire if somebody comes through the door?
Yep, just gonna burst fire on them pricks.
Alright, Clutch, what are you doing with Rotodrone?
I'm gonna shoot that guy. Messing with that thing. Oh, now the rotodrone, he's just waiting for something to happen inside. But I just rolled on the roto because my other ones aren't on the.
Yeah, so what is Clutch doing?
I'm gonna shoot that guy
How?
with my drone outside.
Oh, okay. You just don't have that other drone on the map, is what you're saying. I
Right.
get it.
Because it's not on the. Yeah, it's outside.
Well, drop it on the map so that you have its stats and all available. Oh, there you go. You shot the FN Har?
Yep.
Okay, so 5 hits at him. And I was whispering. You have 1 net. He is going to. What is your AR?
AR right now for what? Is it near? Medium?
I don't know. You're flying.
I was up towards the roof, so I guess near. Probably near. It's probably not that big of a roof.
Yeah, it's not that high.
Oh, 9.
Okay, so neither of you. No, you actually. Well, you're not jumped in, so.
I am jumping.
Oh, you were jumped into the outside one, not the inside. Okay. So you do get an edge. And you have 1 net. He is going to have you re-roll all 3, or have you re-roll 3 hits.
Reroll 3 hits. Okay.
There's no re-roll buttons on the NPC, so you have to use the D6.
I was gonna say, I was like. 2.
So Ty still goes to the attacker, so 7p.
I'll make him. I'm just gonna. How much is it to buy hits? Is it like from a 4 to a 5?
4 to a 5 costs 2.
And then
Rerolling is 1 though.
Having him re-roll costs 1.
Okay, so I'll have him. I got
And he got 0, so you're at net 2. So that's 9P's got a soak.
Yep.
He's got a folk, because he's folked. That was not the right thing, was it? Oh, it was. Hey! He only takes 8.
I guess I'm using gel rounds.
So I didn't
Ah,
say-
okay. That's good to know.
Changing.
Well, you can use P if you want. I mean, we're
No,
defending
no,
things, so
no,
kill them all if you want.
That's good to know.
Well, that and...
What's up?
So, you're probably fighting against other runners. Is there professional courtesy involved or not? I don't know.
Exactly.
I
Do
don't know.
you want to be going up against people
Yep.
throwing P at us, or you want to go up against Joe?
Yep, I got gel. That's what I had. I didn't change it out. So.
Okay, so do you have anything else?
I mean, he can technically shoot again, I guess, but do I need to?
Yes, I
He's
can.
still standing.
All right, I'll shoot him again.
Double tap.
And you're flying, so you're gonna have to like turn around and come back next round. 6
Yeah.
hits. Oh, 6 hits, and he has no edge to use. You did get another edge.
Oh, sweet.
So he's soaking 7, or yeah, you can't use any more edge.
Yeah.
A glitch on his soak roll. That's not good.
What does a glitch on a soak roll do?
I don't think it does anything. He is down. And yeah, he's down.
Did he set off the stun grenade or anything?
No, actually, as you were approaching, you saw him kick it down the street.
Oh, the stun grenade down the street now.
He saw it.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
He saw your stun grenade. I'll let him know.
Don't forget, excess stun goes over to physical. Is he still alive? I guess he would be, right?
He's down. That's all you know. You gonna run outside and check his pulse?
Not yet.
Alright, I'll just keep flying back up and looking around the building.
Keep
All right.
an eye on anyone who approaches him.
Kai.
Right now, Kai's gonna keep an eye on the main door and be ready to shoot anyone, or prepare an action to shoot anyone who comes through the main door.
Okay. Kenny.
Kenny's gonna do 2 things. He's going to look through the cameras, flipping through all the feeds really quick, looking for anything. He's also going to try and perceive matrix-wise and see if there's any new signals approaching.
You can roll a matrix perception.
And then regular perception, is it for the looking through the cameras?
Well, you said you were looking for matrix devices moving.
I'm doing both. 2 actions.
Oh, okay. Well, perception for the cameras and matrix perception for the matrix stuff.
There's matrix perception.
Unfortunately, it's a busy street, so you know there is foot traffic. So there's that. And perception, I mean, you see people traveling up and down the street. That's about all you got. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, that's 2 actions. That's it.
All right. It is now the downed covert ops specialist's turn. And at this point, I need to do things. Things are happening.
Yeah, I don't know if it matters and how long silencers are, but I got silencers on all my drones, so I don't know how loud gel rounds are anyways, but yeah.
I mean, they're still propelled. They don't really define all of that.
Yeah.
Really? I was rolling to GM. That's funny. Yeah, okay.
They didn't notice their ally get taken out.
Well, they're aware that he went quiet, but they don't know why. I mean, it happened pretty damn quick. So you see a trio, Kenny. A trio come to the entrance with a key card in hand, and the doors open.
And then they're greeted by a barricade.
Kenny, use the grenades.
Yeah, I'm giving you a chance to do that, but I really don't like it. But it's okay.
Okay. So we can set off the grenades at the main entrance?
Yes, they did not see them.
Oh, rad. The directionals? Or
Set them
the-
off sequentially. One at a time. Boom, boom.
So let's see here. Let's
I think it's a minor action.
what's this do? I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that or not.
What's that? The grenade?
I
Yes.
mean, isn't it just
No, you don't need to. They are what they are. Oh, I just left the window. I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not the screen I want. I want this screen where everybody else is. I found the party. So yeah. Are two loud explosions. That's gonna get somebody's attention. And what is good, you gave it to me. So 4S from each.
So they're not within the 6S range then?
No, you have to be right on top of it. That's point blank.
Yeah.
That's a perfect hit. That's basically you dove on top of the grenade or caught it.
Or-
You used airburst link.
Yeah, and you had that precision control. But in this case, they were static, and the runners are not on them. Sorry, the Op 4 are not on them. Runners? What runners? There's no runners. Runners don't exist. So,
Clearly they're terrorists.
they are going to, on their turns. Well, no, this is an anytime action. They are going to. What is the action? Hit the dirt. Not hit the dirt. Incoming.
think so.
I think it's hit the dirt
I
for
think
the
it is
grenades.
dirt, yeah.
I think that adds +2 to their soak roll, doesn't it? If memory serves.
I think so.
No, I'm looking for the one where they can move their.
Oh, isn't that take cover?
It might be, or hit the dirt or something like that. I'm trying to find it.
Now, would they be able to do that in response to us just sending a wireless command to tell a grenade to explode?
That's unclear. Do you really want to be done an hour after we started?
That's fair.
Besides, we can always use this as a reference for when it happens to us.
Yeah,
It is
but
true.
you let your guys. Yeah, but I like my guys.
But Andrika is cute. How can you not want to let her survive?
No, see, it's Kenichi that Chuz wants to get rid of.
Or Jack. Just those two. I mean, everyone else, so long as you keep us alive. Yeah, Kenichi and Jack, we offer them as a sacrifice to
Hey,
Mighty Chuz.
Hey, where's Jack's token at? We need to get Jack's token on the map.
Why? So I can have somebody to shoot at.
He's in the van, hanging out.
Yeah, Ski arrives and go, I'm sorry, Ski, Jack got killed when you were away.
He's eating chips and watching the monitors. Like, yeah, you're doing great, guys.
Probably talking to his new girlfriend or that he picked up at the bar.
Cat, right? He's been trying to get Cat in bed for ages.
Yes, it's totally Cat.
And not her twin sister, just because Cat refused to go out with him.
Sorry, I'm looking up the action here. It's on page 41 of the CRB. Can quickly drop to the ground to gain +2 dice in defense. That's not what I want.
I think it's take cover.
I think you're right. Yeah, take cover. Yeah, something in the area to provide protection, but they also must... No, that's the one where you're hiding, like, I'm hiding behind this desk.
Oh.
Avoid incoming. There we go. Character can use this action when it is not their player turn to get away from an incoming blast or gas attack. With this action, a character makes a reaction plus athletics minus dodge penalty roll. See dodge penalty page 311. Great. Hits on the test allow a character to move a number of meters equal to their hits in a direction of their choosing. But they shouldn't know the results of the scatter until after they... Well, there is no scatter, but that doesn't matter.
Dodge penalty for close is -4.
Thank you. So it's reaction plus athletics -4. Don't think that's going to help them, but it's worth a try.
Well, I mean, every meter they get away, I mean, will it get them out of that?
The way I'm seeing it, the way you rigged things up, if they get through the door, they will only take half of the blast.
There's a barricade. There's a barricade on that side of the door.
Oh no. It's okay.
You specifically told me, didn't you want to barricade the door? And said, yeah, that probably makes
Was
sense.
it?
Yeah, they have a troll.
It'll be fine.
They have a
I'm
dwarf
ready to
too.
Shoot the first person that comes through that door.
Yes, you do have that held action. So that was basically a standard defense test, right? Reaction? No, athletics test. Okay.
And yeah, reaction plus athletics.
Oh yeah, because everybody has that, so it's -5 at this point. It's reaction -5. Is he even worth trying?
Does he have a dice ball?
No. He's gonna try anyway. 0 hits, -5, so that's a fail. So he's gets 0 movement. He's trying. The next one, or that was, I think Seidel's a she. Yeah, that's a she. I'm using archetype characters, so the tokens do not match the actual character, the actual NPC. Bunny, however, has a chance. Nope. -5 would have been... Wait, it's -5 dice.
Right. It's -4 dice.
Oh, right. So, yeah, well, their last 4 dice were their hits. Bunny's the one that had the best chance, I think. I don't think Glitterbits has that. Nope. So, reaction? Yeah. Woo! So, Glitterbits falls on their
Slips and
face.
falls on it.
She slips and falls on the center and takes the central blast, right?
Accidentally dives on the grenade.
Grenade from the
I actually like that as a critical glitch response. However, you may not like the result of it.
Yeah, 'cause
Because
really
that
it's
absorbs
better.
the blast.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine
I
with
don't
I
know
gotta-
about the rest of the
I gotta
team.
figure out which one's Glitterbits.
It's a troll, isn't it?
It is. It's the troll Street Sam. Yeah, so they trip and fall onto the left-hand grenade, and they eat the entire blast. What was it, 6S? 6.
Yeah.
So they, I'm going to let them soak, but I'm going to give them a threshold of 2. Because they're on top of it, right?
I mean, it's just a.
So
Or
so
that
they
grenade.
soaked 2 of those 6.
Takes 4. That's good.
So they've taken 4 and they got to soak the other 4. So they've taken 3 now, right? No, taken 5.
Yeah, 5.
5. Okay, I'm okay with that. I feel that was fair, and that's stun, right?
Yes. And I think it gives them the zap condition. Crap, now I gotta look up the zap condition.
I
Yes.
feel like you need to look that up. Yes. So that's Glitterbits. We're gonna go back to Bunny, who couldn't move but didn't totally fuck it up. And do they? They're gonna. There is no
Just get
defense
the
test
for it.
against grenades. It's just soak, right?
Yep.
So soaking 1 versus 4, and soaking 1 versus 4, so they take 6.
The zap condition, the character suffers a
I
minus
thought-
2 to their initiative score and the inability to take the sprint action,
You
and a
said-
dice pool penalty of 1 on all actions.
And you said the troll took all of it from the one, so isn't she only soaking for one of them?
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah.
So she takes 3.
See, I was trying to help you all out. I'm glad you're honest. So we're now on Seidel. Seidel's squishy. Seidel's only going to soak the one. I should probably get on the right tab. There we go. Soak. Oh, they're consistently garbage. So Seidel takes...
The one, so she only soaked one, just like you asked her to.
Yeah, right? I meant the one grenade, but maybe I should have been more specific. The technomancers are very literal. Okay, so that was the grenades going off, and we're still on... I really need to change the name on the tokens. We're still on Bunny's turn. Bunny was going to finish opening the door and start clearing some crap. I'm going to say that slows their movement down. And they're going to come in here and they're going to engage the first thing they see, which is this guard. Would you like to take a pot shot, Kai? Do you have a clear shot with this pillar?
That is a good question. I don't know. Let me
Draw a line. I think you're probably going to have like cover. He's probably going to have like, yeah, he's going to have cover 3 or 4. So you might have no luck there. So I'm going to say you did not see Bunny because they came in a little too far out of your vision. So Bunny's going to attack the guard with stun baton.
And a -1.
Yes. So we'll say that is how many hits? That's still 3 hits. Somebody want to roll defense for your guards? You guys get to play with all the tokens for a change.
Where's the guard tokens?
I don't know how to do that, so you guys can do it.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one doing this. Roll-
You know, might as well.
Roll 20 hates me.
At
I'm
least
trying-
you didn't crit glitch.
I guess it was only a 4 dice pool.
Yeah, I was going to say the mooks are pretty terrible. Now you know how I feel.
Let's see. So I have to soak 8.
5S plus 3, yeah. Unless you want to. Oh, what's his DR?
Oh God, 4.
So Bunny has more than that. Bunny does not have enough more than that, so nobody gets an edge. That sucks. These archetypes are garbage. So yeah, soak 8, so he takes 8 stun.
Nice.
He down yet? No.
No, actually,
crap.
they have 10 condition monitor.
It looks like some of the tokens are tied together. Or you adjusted the wrong one.
I thought it was the one on. Is it the one on the right or the left?
It was the one on the left, the one that Bunny is beside.
I don't see
Blue is
Bunny.
stun.
Can't see her, so.
Yeah, we can't see Bunny either. She must. Be
Oh, I have him on the GM layer. That's why.
Also, blue is stun, right?
Sorry, there you go.
Yourself.
Blue is stun, yes.
Well, these are mooks with a condition monitor, not stun and.
Correct. So the top is the only condition monitor.
The blue is the matrix monitor, right?
Yep. See, you're paying attention. Okay, so Bunny is now. I don't think Bunny gets 2 actions. No, because they moved. They have not enough dice. Yes. Okay, so that is Bunny's turn, and now Clutch. Are you still jumped into your drone outside?
I am.
You see 2 roto drones flying up and blasting the 2nd floor window.
Oh, really? Well, in that case.
That's gonna suck because stun doesn't do squat against drone.
Yep, I'll let them know that there's
Roto drones.
And that is that turn, and now it's Seidel's turn. Seidel is, ow, and Seidel is going to. I don't know what he can do. I now know what it's like to be Kenny. What do I do?
The Decker.
The Technomancer.
can only imagine how terrible a Technomancer Mook is.
This is the Technomancer archetype. Kai, you can take a pot shot at him as he came through the door. Because he came within your sight range.
And you haven't already taken a pot shot. 'Cause
Yep.
Wait,
Did you leave us, Kai? You with us, Kai?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Now we can.
There we go. It took I rolled it and then it took a little while.
to show up.
Holy crap! That's it. I'm going to start prepping all of these as if you guys are prime runners, because you might as well be.
Look on the bright side. If the Technomancer is unconscious, you don't have to figure out what to do with them.
That's a legitimate point. He dies.
Hey,
I can only do one thing, so I better be really good at that one thing.
So your 5 net, he's going to... he's not even going to bother. He's going to save those edge for... No, he's going to make you re-roll 3. Because he doesn't want to go down in one round.
Don't forget he took stun damage already, right?
Yeah.
Even if Kai fails on the 3, wouldn't he still go down?
Not necessarily. You don't know what his attributes are.
Yeah.
So I lose 3 hits.
Oh, I was like, 3, 3, 3. What is it going on here? I was so confused. You know you can click the little minus button on your original roll.
Oh, that's right.
I knew I could
Press one of the buttons. I couldn't remember which one.
Well, honestly, the difference between the plus and the minus is just what number's pre-populated. They both do the exact same thing.
Okay.
So if you wanted to re-roll 3, you could click the plus, and it would be, in this case, populated with 9, because that was how many misses you had, and the minus would have been pre-populated with 7. Okay, so you lost 3, so you're at 4 to his 2, so you're still plus 2. So he's got to soak 8F.
Yes.
That's a lot.
And at that range, I believe I'm medium, so my AR is 10.
That is not enough to get an edge. He is still standing and is still able to make the run around the corner to duck and cover. I think these are little sofas by tables, so we're just going to pretend that's what they are, and he's hiding behind one. And I need to do a thing real quick that I forgot to do with the grenade.
Question. Were we supposed to roll the security into initiative?
Yeah, go ahead and roll once.
Pick somebody not on the front line who's injured.
Okay, I've given them zapped now to remember. To remember them by. It is now Glitterbert's turn. Did you roll your security in? I didn't see.
Yeah, he's at 8. He's at the
where should
Where he should be. Where they usually are when they're on the other side. Glitterbits is going to pick themselves up off the floor. That's a minor, isn't it?
Yeah.
And say a lot of foul words that you would never expect coming from a lady. Fortunately, Glitterbits is no lady. She's going to come over here and lay into this guard. So that's, how many dice does she have? Yep, 99. So she's going to shoot at the guard with the Ares Predator 6, using what you now know as Stick and Shock.
Can I get you to reroll 3 hits?
You realize if you do that, you are using the entire grunt group of 3's
it's
edge.
All of them. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, so you should probably run these guys as groups of 3. So on their sheet, for starters, you only have one sheet, which is going to make this complicated. Each round, you're going to have to update it. I often will make like different character sheets for each group, and then I'll color code them. I didn't do that because I was lazy. But yeah, each round just, do you know how to do the grunt group sheet?
No.
Okay, you're looking at the grunt sheet, right?
Yes.
You see grunt group member, you've got that checked, and you've got number of grunts 3.
Okay.
So each round, when you're running each individual grunt group, then just update that number. So if I knock one of them out, then just for that group, just drop it down to 2. It's a minimal change for 3 grunts versus 2 versus 1.
We need to
Go through and tag, like, color code,
yellow.
yellow.
I would
Okay.
to make it easier on you. So Glitterbits did. You wanted her to re-roll, or were you happy with going down? You won't go down from 5S.
No,
I'll take that.
Okay, so it's going to be 5S that you have to soak. So you take 5S, and Glitterbits is not happy about being this far exposed. So Glitterbits is going to duck around the corner here. And then at Glitterbit's turn. Yeah, things happen. And it's now the turn of your all of your security guys.
I'm just.
Why is Major red and the security guard is red?
Oh, I used a red token to represent readied action.
Oh, okay. What was her readied action? Was it the? Oh, you were watching the side door.
Yeah.
But you were watching the side door. Okay.
How many guards do we have down here?
11 in total. Because we got 2.
No, you have 12. You have 12. No, you're right. Yeah, 11, which should have been 12 or 9. But either way, it's fine.
Well, we've got the 2 combat mages, but we have. I'm counting 10 of the regular guards.
Yeah.
We're being shortchanged.
Oh wait, there's another one in here. I see 11. Never mind.
Yeah, we should have 11.
So you can do grunt group of 3, 3, 4 if you want, or 3, 2. Grunt group of 2 doesn't really matter. 4 is minimal difference. Grunt group, you know the rules for grunt groups?
No.
So for each one over 1, I believe it's +1 AR, and for every odd one after 1, so 3, 5, 7, I believe that's how it works. You get +1 DV. But what it does is, if you're looking at the sheet, change that number. When you change that number of grunts number, if you look down at the weapons, it changes the attributes there. And also, you have your guys currently using single shot mode. I don't know if you want that or not.
Probably not.
I mean, it gives them better AR, but semi-auto is more DV, and yeah.
I feel like semi-auto, especially considering they're just running handguns.
Yeah.
Alright. So you want me to just roll a bunch of attacks?
Yeah, tell me which group is doing it and who they're shooting at, and we'll deal with it.
I guess this guy is probably going to need to move out to get line of sight.
Which guy? Which color?
Red, bottom right corner.
So the red guy is with the guys at the door?
Uh-huh.
Are they all attacking the same target?
Yeah.
Who are they attacking? Are they attacking Bunny over here?
Yes.
Okay, they don't need to move.
Okay. So
I mean, you can move that guy because it makes sense, so I would move him, but you can attack right now.
Okay, well, he's gonna move a little closer, and then, yeah, those 3 will attack Bunny.
So 3 hits against Bunny's defense. Hopefully he's got better defense. Nope.
Wow, okay.
1 roll, 1 hit on 10 dice. That's kind of sucko. Oh, I'm supposed to do things.
You're supposed to soak.
I'm like, what am I waiting for? Soaking 5. Nope. And those guys are using physical rounds.
Well, that sucks. I don't think we had time to buy gel rounds for everybody.
Well, unless you already had them, but that's fine.
I definitely had them, but I didn't think to share
I
them
mean,
with the
if you
grunts.
want to say that you did that, I'm okay with that because that's a choice the player characters would have made if that's how you want to play your characters.
Would it be heavy pistol ammo? Because otherwise I don't have that.
What is the Colt? Is that a heavy?
It's a Beretta 101T.
Someone look that up for me. I'm looking something else up.
Actually, I don't have. I just looked. I don't actually have gel rounds for my heavy pistol, so I can't give them it. Never mind.
I only have an SMG.
I only have. Apparently, I only have
I only
gel
got-
rounds for my rifle and my shotgun.
Yeah, I only got assault rifle and shotgun rounds.
I've only got my SMG.
It's actually a light pistol. So, yeah, I don't think we have gel rounds for these people.
Oh well.
I've got heavy. I've got heavy gel rounds. I've got 100 in total, but I'll need at least 50 for majors.
Yep, that wasn't even, they won't work in a light pistol, so SOL. All right, so what is your next grunt group doing?
Anybody else want to roll some dice?
Sure. Which grunt group should we use next?
I use
Probably
red. I would suggest yellow.
All right, we'll do yellow next. I think they should take a shot at the Technomancer down here.
Yellow is?
Yes.
The guys at the desk. He's going to have cover 2. Because he's hiding, like, crouched down behind that sofa.
Yeah, but he's got the least amount of cover based
Oh, yeah.
compared to their other options.
Are these guys generating edge for any of these people?
What guys?
The grunts.
They did not yet, no. So did you roll your attack, Kai? Oh, I didn't see it. I was messing with something that scrolled it up. So 2 hits
Yes, sir.
against Seidel. Now Seidel on out of there. Come on, dude. Yay! Damn, Ty goes to the attacker. Did I use his edge? I think I did.
Yeah.
And what is your
Something
AR?
right.
Your AR is not 13, right?
No, their AR should be at this distance 8.
Yeah, okay. No edge for anybody. So Seidel is, what were you, 3P? 3PO, what? Oh, no. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to turn on wound modifiers for all these guys. I think they're already on. There. As they should be on all PC character sheets. So next grunt group? That's grunt green.
I feel like we should keep green and blue hidden until they move further into the lobby.
Take them out now.
So are they going to basically do a crossfire across the center of the lobby when things happen?
We have a ski.
Yeah.
What about the roof guys shooting the drones and the guys on the second floor? Is the window broken?
We'll get to that. Okay, since we have a ski,
We do.
are you audible?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so you are defending a building under attack for Nikki. It's a 2-floor building with a roof. The roof has 2 guards on it that are friendly. The second floor is the lab that you're defending. It has 2 guards that are friendly. The first floor has 11 guards that are friendly, and most of your team and is under attack. Where would you have placed Jack? Would he have been with the rest of the team or somewhere else?
He would have been outside, knocked out one of the assaulting team, and then taken their place.
No, that's not going to happen.
We actually already knocked out one of the assaulting team, and we did say you were in the van. So.
Oh, no, I didn't hear you say he was in the van. Okay, so Jack, are you in the van, or?
Sure, I would like to be in the van.
Okay, because that's where Andrigger and Clutch are both passed out right now. They're jumped in. Okay.
Also, the assaulting team didn't notice that we took out the guy who was on the side, so he is perfectly valid for you to take his place.
Yeah, he totally could go and take the elf's place.
So, Jack, I'm going to put you on the map. You're not actually there yet. Go ahead and roll yourself into initiative.
Holy mackerel, what is this, Chuz? You made a map?
No, I did not. I had this downloaded from God knows where.
I know.
My maps are much worse.
They're not this orange palette.
No, I don't like the bright colors on this, and they actually had lighting on the map built in, and that I don't like that for Roll20 maps. Okay, so 22.
Weird looking stuff on this map.
Yes. Okay, so that is that, and you were saving the green and the blue, I guess what, saving their actions in case somebody crosses through?
Yeah.
What about the two mages?
Probably the same.
Okay. They can't really hold a spell, but they could have their sidearm.
Well,
Why
I'd
don't we
rather.
get somebody that knows how to use a mage to use the mages?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's a good idea. Go ahead, Jack.
You've just tripled the number of characters you're in charge of, Ski. Although, to be fair, if you add in spirits, it's not really tripling.
So these, the guy I'm pinging, and there's one on the other side, the pink ones, those are the mages. They are not rolled into initiative either. They are now. They've got a 12, so their turn is now. I'm going to say that they're just preparing to fight. We're going to move on. Go ahead.
To be fair, I think we could probably take on this group of runners without any assistance, just us.
Well, and it might be a good idea to keep cards in our hand instead of playing everything for them to figure out a way to get around.
Sounds good.
The glass in the upstairs window shatters. You only know that because one of the guards comes across the comm and says, "Oh, they took out the window!" And,
Is there any glass, like, hovering in the air, like it's being held up by being attached to a body that's invisible?
no. Clutch. You now notice that there is a van that has deployed what you can only describe as a motorcycle ramp off the side. And there are two Suzuki Mirages with orcs, heavily armed orcs on them, hauling ass up the road and hitting those ramps as we speak. They are currently flying through the air towards that second floor window on their motorcycles.
Well, I will send that image to everybody. Image link.
You guys are not the coolest runners in town. Not anymore.
Which they're coming from the front or
They're coming from the side.
the east side where I am?
Yeah, side. They've got a side, basically a side. You will be able to engage.
I know what I'm doing. I made a very timely purchase.
Uh-oh. So that is their move, is flying through the air, and they will land in the window at the end of their turn. And this is literally in the strategy for this runner group. It's fantastic.
I love it. It's a hilarious strategy.
That's awesome.
It is Major's turn.
She will move to a better position and shoot the baddie.
Which one? There are so many of them.
If you move down one, you could probably hit.
That was the guy you downed outside. I just
This guy.
adapted it. I feel like he might have cover one, but that's about it.
Cool, so that's a -1 to my dice pools.
Yes. Or is it +1 to his? Either way, it works out about the same. And what is your AR?
At the moment, it's only 9.
That is enough to not give him an edge and not get an edge. So 4 hits. Jeez. 19 dice. Y'all cheat.
It's almost like we build our characters to be good at what they're good at.
Yeah, unlike the archetypes from the core rulebook.
No, I get.
So
I
he
believe
doesn't
I
have
get
any
two.
edge.
Yeah, I believe I get 2 edge for this. One for
random.
local mine and one for being jumped in. That's still the case in Seattle rulebook, right?
What do you mean for being jumped in?
Taking an action that's jumped in.
You get automatic edge for that?
I think it said so. At least it did in the old book. I'm not sure if Seattle removed it or not. It's your call.
I don't think Seattle removed anything. That's the first I've heard of it. I'm not doubting it. That's fine.
Yeah. So 2 edge. I'll get him to re-roll 2.
I suppose. I'm going to get 3 hits out of those 2 rerolls. Nope. So 1, you're net 3, so 10s. He's going to soak all of it. Or not.
Success.
And down goes Frazier.
Cool. And I get another major action since 1 minor action to move, right? And then 2 major actions, as in major action plus another.
Yeah.
Minus, right?
Sure. You going to shoot one of the guards?
That's true. I don't have a line of sight on the other one, do I?
That
I
is
was ready
correct.
to-
Attack then.
Okay. Wait, you're going to what?
Ready to attack if the other guy gets within
Inside.
Do you have 5 minors left?
Oh, is it another minor on?
Yeah.
I have 4 minus.
Right.
Right, but the ready is a minor plus the actual
Okay,
major
gotcha.
to
Okay,
attack.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
I guess so.
it's the equivalent of a reaction in D&D, is the way I look at it.
Gotcha.
So
Cool.
that's your turn?
Done.
Is the rotodrone on Dogbrain?
Yeah, it was. It should have shot when people came in, but I didn't. I figured we had enough people to shoot at them.
Aha, that's no worries. So you're going to shoot now.
Sure, I can shoot with the rotodrone.
You have a clear shot, well, with the cover 2 at Seidel.
What about this guy?
He's down.
Oh, okay.
It got 4 hits. That's pretty good for the roto dog brain.
Yeah, we all know how well technomancers defend. What is your AR on the drone? I'm sure it's great.
Is near is 9.
Yeah, okay. No edge anywhere.
It's 7. Well, I'll be 7 stun because I still have the gel rounds.
Okay, so it's what, 5 plus the 2 hits?
Oh, 7 burst fire mode plus the 2 hits. So
You have a 9 with burst fire?
I have a 7, but I got 2 hits.
No. I'm talking about your AR is 9 with burst fire?
9, yeah, with burst fire. A single shot, it is 13.
Yeah, my AR is 9 with burst fire, so it's probably.
Okay. That
See,
gun
but
just
I
has really good ARs is all.
FNR, yeah, that's one
the
reason
FNR
I got it.
does.
Yep, that's one reason I got it.
Okay, so he can just soak 9. Yeah, because that's going to happen. And what are you using?
The gel rounds.
Gel? Okay. Well, he's already on the ground, so. That was stun?
Yep.
He's down. This is going to be a much shorter night. I was hoping you guys would spend 2 hours preparing.
We
Well,
only
we
do
wanted to be
that
done
some
before.
of the time.
Yeah, we wanted to be done before Ski got back.
Yeah, you only do that when you don't need to prepare that much. Kai.
My time has come. I'm going to walk outside the door, or use a move action to walk outside the door,
Okay.
and then I'm going to fire my grenade launcher with a airburst link to detonate the micro grenade in between the orcs on the motorcycles.
Excellent. I like that. Go ahead and do your grenade roll. Oh, you don't. Do you still do that?
Yes, but I need to swap to the underslung grenade launcher so I can roll that. And it is not gel, it is other.
Yeah, it's definitely not a gel grenade. I don't think that's a thing.
I'm gonna roll the grenade launcher for the attacks, and then I will put the DVs for the well, that sucked, but why is my dice pull 8?
Because it's a exotic weapon.
Yeah, but I have the cause yeah, that's right. 1 plus 7 is 8. Yep.
So you got one hit. What does that hit do?
Since I was targeting a specific place, and how far was where I was targeting?
Well, they were jumping to a second floor window, so you figure what's that? At most 6 meters? Well,
I'm
at
about
most
to eat it.
8 meters, we'll say.
I think that's enough to hit. Let me take
I mean, yeah, you're probably going to be in the outer range of that grenade. Being the consummate professional you are, you would have known to duck behind the door frame to give yourself cover. So
Yeah.
you'll have some mitigation there.
So here's the thing: the grenades I have loaded in my underslung grenade launcher are high explosive.
Okay, tell me why that matters.
I don't know if it does. I just want to.
It affects the damage radius, right?
It affects the damage radius, and it does deal a lot of damage.
So what do we got here? We got stun, we got flash pack, we got high explosive. Holy crap! So you would probably be in the that's 1, 2, 3. You would be in the third range, which is 4P. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's down to 3 from building mitigation. So you can go ahead and soak 3P and see what happens there.
Okay.
They were probably pretty close together. What does the one hit do?
So that's what I'm looking up right now.
They're still handled just.
Well, so there's
with
no
grenades.
scatter because
Because the air burst.
of airburst.
I feel like you just have to get a hit to burst it in the right place.
That's what I think, but I don't actually know.
So I've never used
Well,
the launcher before.
You look it up, and
The airburst feature on the grenade doubles your hits for the purpose of reducing scatter.
so you still have to roll scatter. So I need a grenade button.
CRB 116.
I need a
Okay.
grenade button. Do you have grenades? Just roll a grenade.
So it's effectively 2 hits on the scatter check.
Right. And I enter that when I click the scatter button. So Kai, you have thrown grenades, right?
Yeah.
Click the button for one. As if you were throwing it.
I'm trying. Oh, there we go.
There we go. I needed that. You have 2 hits for that. That was probably near range, right? Yeah. Oh, fun.
Be amusing if they died in flight from that.
Load of force.
Crash and burn into the
Yeah.
side of the building.
I was thinking,
Or like,
Exactly.
boom
I mean,
to
it's
fall
Newton's third law, right? I mean, a grenade blows off, high explosive grenade between them. It just pushes them off to the side, and they slam into the walls rather than the holes in the windows.
And then just Looney Tunes slide down.
I'm not even sure how this works. The scatter would have your grenade bouncing into the side of the building.
Does it?
Not a
Does it
bounce?
bounce?
That's just
Because-
where it ends up.
It's just where you jerked the trigger or whatever. Okay. So it can't go into the building. You're not shooting a curveball, because I'd love to throw that grenade into the lab. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Nikki would love that. So I'm just gonna say you basically paralleled the wall, and I'm gonna give them an extra range on it. It means you didn't nail one at point blank. So they are sitting in the 10p range. They
have 3 edge.
They can just knock the grenade back.
they do have that. How do they knock the grenade back? What action is that? I like that.
Firing squad, page 95. It's right back at you.
Oh yes, I love this.
Now, can you use right back at you with an airburst link since it prevents the use of hit the dirt and?
Yeah, I don't think you could because it's exploding when it's there. It's not a timed thing. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, because
They
the
go to
airburst
grab it and it blows up in their hand.
prevents
Even better.
hit the dirt and prone.
Because it bursts in the air. But yeah, sure. Yeah. So they would try and right back at you, but it would explode in your hands. Makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I
They're
see
in a
it.
Control zone.
So we are soaking 10 each. And how did your soak go, Kai? You were fine, right? You were soaking 3.
So I don't think I've rolled my soak yet.
Okay, so you're soaking 3.
Soak.
And it kills you. Ah, Kai went out the way you wanted to.
Hey, I got 3 hits with my 4 die.
That's impressive.
Oh, that went to GM. So the first guy soaked 5 of the 5.
You mean 5 of the 10?
5 of the 10.
Yeah, 5 of the 10, sorry. I see why you say never group tokens, because you can't do things. I think Ski's one that said never do that.
Yeah, it's too bad. Just
Baker's gonna soak. Baker only soaked 10. Why are you guys both to the GM?
Because that little toggle there is turned on.
Yep. Baker rolled 2 hits, so they soaked 2 and took 8. And now they're bikes. Because this is important.
The bikes blow up.
I mean, that is a possibility. I mean, it's kind of abstracted.
Now, does the explosion blow them off course? This is the critical thing.
The answer is no.
But it would be cool if it did.
It would be.
Now-
Having them land into the walls rather than the windows would be
So-
awesome.
The bikes don't take damage unless the damage is more than their body, right? Because it was
Oh,
it was
yeah.
explosive. So yeah, they take damage anyways. Never mind.
Well, it was definitely higher than their body anyway, because they're just mirages. They're fast bikes, not hard bikes.
Yeah, but it's physical damage, so They're gonna have to
and
soak it.
characters that take more damage than something automatically have to make a roll to see if they stay upright.
Body, yeah. If you take more damage in your body. There's a chance you could be automatically stunned. Something like that, I think it would.
Yeah, automatically put on the ground or something.
Is that a 6-world companion thing?
No, that's a CRB roll.
Yeah, it's in the core rulebook somewhere.
Well, I'm done rolling for them. So that is their turn.
Come
And
on, they're unconscious
And they slam into the
floor.
no, they make it through the window, but you're pretty sure there's smoke, more than the smoke the grenade left in the air. Jack, would you like to jump out of the van and run into the building and get shot at?
Did they make it through the window yet? Because
Oh, and to be fair, wouldn't Jack have already summoned some spirits?
Oh,
Does
I
Jack
think we
always summon
skipped.
Jack was not here. Jack does not get to do things.
You guys should have done these things for Jack. So they already knocked a guy out?
yeah, I knocked a guy out on the other side. It was an elf.
They had a trap and knocked that guy out, and then they had another trap at the front door and damn near knocked out the frontal assault team.
So yeah, no one noticed the one guy.
It has not been a good day for that team.
He's just sitting on the side over by the bushes.
Just having come into this, is Jack outside the front there?
You can make it into the door in your normal movement. You were across the street in the van. We were kind of non-specific. Originally, the van was we parked in front of the doors, but they decided against that. I guess they didn't want me to use rockets.
Yeah, if I had line of
The only guy you can see is that one. That's fine if you want to do that and stay at the van.
That's the only guy that's still up in the frontal assault team.
As far as you guys know.
Not that guy though, Jack. That's our guy. Go to the other side.
Which were we after? We're after the Mafia Soldatos?
No,
No,
those
those-
are friendlies. Those are security guys.
Yeah,
Those are friendly guys. Go to the blue
going
guys.
after this pre-gen guy here.
Yep.
Blue guys, yeah.
He looks like he might be a weapons specialist.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I can't even see that guy. He's like in the shadow.
Shadow.
Well, he's hiding around
You
the
know
corner. They didn't expect Jack to come up and clobber him.
Yeah, Jack will just put a blast spell there so that that guy gets bounced into the window there.
Okay, so that is Glitter Bits. And that's actually a female. That is Glitter Bits.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what she identified as.
It's a female troll. Glitter bits. Well, you know.
Holy hell! I hope you die from drain poisoning.
Oh yeah, that's 11 stun.
Yeah, and Glitterbits already
But
fell
she
on
gets
his stun
defense
or
and
his
soak.
zapper grenade.
What's that?
She gets defense and soak, so.
So that's down to 8. She's gonna soak all of it. Nope. That's stun?
Yeah, that is stun. And I think I got the drain.
And she's down.
Oh, she's down? Oh, okay.
Well, so you missed the fun part. When they set off the stun grenade traps outside that the team did not spot, because not a single one of them had a frickin' perception skill, she rolled a critical glitch on her avoid incoming roll. So instead of avoiding incoming, she dove on top of the grenade.
It was
Things
beautiful.
happen.
Well, she saved her team from taking the hit, so I guess it was a happy coincidence. But yeah, so that's that. What next?
I don't think there's a lot more that Jack can do from here, right? Everybody else he can see is down.
Correct. You are all aware that the motorcycles have flown through the air in an amazing Evel Knievel style assault. Very well planned and executed. They were not
So
expecting a air burst grenade.
One would call their arrival explosive.
Is that trick that you just pulled? Are we going to call that the Spanish Inquisition?
Nobody expected it.
Exactly.
We actually skipped my turn because only the roto drone went.
Oh, well, what are you going to...
Circle back with your
No,
drone.
Oh, yeah, clutch. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, you had to circle back this round.
No, that's what I was gonna ask. Cause I can't change ammo with that, right? Well, it was over by the other drones.
If you have multiple ammo in the drone, I think you can. I would have no problem with that.
Cause it's either that or I'm gonna have to get the Panther assault cannon out because I can't hurt it with the gel rounds, the other drones. So.
That is true.
But for those watching at home, no, you can't because it's a clip.
What's that?
Well, yeah, I didn't know because like smart links you can change clips, but yeah, I guess in the drone it'd be kind of.
Yeah, no, drones specifically have a special ammo container box that is
Gotcha.
loaded into them.
Oh, yeah. So unless you had two weapons, that's what I've always done is if I had two weapon points, I had one that was lethal, one non-lethal.
So can I see before the motorcycles got in the building? Could I see them from where I'm at, or
The motorcycles, they're in the building now.
they're in the building now?
Yeah, they proceeded to land. Kai caught them in air, and they landed.
Well, so it's a major action to get out of one of my things and go into one of the other ones is another major action, or?
If we're on the same RCC, it's a minor action to switch between things if you're already jumped in.
Gotcha. So I could, if I switch to my van, I pop up the Panther cannon and shoot the roto drones.
Yes.
All right.
As the GM makes another notch on the heat modifier tally for tonight.
Hey,
I mean,
got
do
a
we actually
silencer
get
on my
heat
Panther
because
cannon.
we're responding to, or we're helping to defend
You are not law enforcement. You are not legally allowed to use most of these explosives and loud things.
Aren't we on extraterritoriality?
No.
Well then. never
What
mind.
what corp owns this building?
Whatever corp is shelling out to Nikki.
Are you sure it's a corp that's shelling out to Nikki?
That's fair.
I would kind of point to the mafia soldatos that are helping us.
That's just the template. They're actually security guards.
No, sir, Mr. Officer. It was us that used the explosive airburst bombs. No, it was
Hey, I'm just a security guard.
They definitely
Hey.
brought a missile launcher to this fight, not us.
Yeah. So you're shooting at one of the rotodrones?
Yep.
Do I even have them open yet? No, I don't. I gotta switch pages real quick. This is happening on 2 different maps.
Can you even have a silencer on a Panther cannon?
Let
No.
me take it. It was one of the things I could take for the Panthers.
So I took it,
I
like,
think
oh,
that
sure.
may be a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't have a silencer on a revolver, but you can have a silencer on a Panther cannon.
Well, to be fair, the way a revolver's built, the explosion comes out the sides of the cylinder, not and the end of the barrel, but it's not contained like it is in a semi-auto.
Yeah. But besides, I think I have higher explosive rounds in the the Panther, so I don't think it's gonna matter. Which means I think the damage goes up 1.
Oh crap! I didn't open the right sheet. I gotta go back to the other page. Damn it!
It doesn't let me pick the ammo on the drone sheet. Yeah, I definitely don't have any gel rounds for the Panther cannon, so
Is that even a thing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That would be amazing. Like that'd be like beanbag chairs. Okay, so what is your pilot here?
No, officer, I wasn't.
So-
I was just hitting him with a brick.
So defense for a drone. What are you using for the pilot rating? The actual piloting skill of the
the drone, yeah.
or the piloting skill of the rigger, right?
Yeah, if he's logged in, you use his.
Yeah. No, I would never tell you exactly how things are working.
Yeah, I was hoping he was rigged in. That's why I was doing it.
Dump shock him.
Do they get an evasion autosoft? How does that work? What else are they rolling?
If
Well,
it's dog, yeah, if it's dog brain.
No, they're
it's,
jumped in.
if they're jumped in,
then-
they use their stats.
Yeah, intuition plus piloting is how you avoid.
Exactly.
Oh, so I just have to figure out what his
Oh, plus
intuition is.
control
Okay.
And they're
Oh God, I don't know what the hell their control rig is. Stop making it hard.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go back to D&D where everything's easy.
They
Basically mooks, so it's probably the cheapest control.
No, these are archetypes.
Yeah, these are Shadowrunners, so it's probably like a 3.
These are supposedly you can play them out of the core rulebook and they're feasible.
If they're
Control rig
designed to be
rating
properly
2.
working.
Rating
It's
2
either-
is what? +2?
A 2.
Yes.
So that's a 2
So
or 3.
intuition plus piloting plus 2.
That's not a terrible dice pool.
No.
So it rolled 7 hits.
All right.
It,
Okay,
it
very
dodged and weaved and ducked.
I'm gonna make
Other
it.
edge.
I'm gonna make it re-roll 3 of those.
What is your AR, by the way?
For depends. How far is it?
I would say near.
It is.
Wait, weren't you in front of the building?
Yeah, I was across the building. That's why I wasn't sure if I could see him. That's why I said, "Can I see him from my van?"
I screwed up, but go ahead and we'll finish this round anyway.
It would be a 5.
Okay, so they get an edge, and I gotta open up the rigger and see what they have for edge. So they would be 5. You were gonna have them re-roll?
Yeah, re-roll 3.
Then you re-roll all 5.
Oh, okay, well, fine. Forgot they don't have that thing.
So she got 5 hits.
All right. Well, I only got 2 now, so.
Woohoo!
So that's 4 for me? Or no, 5. No, it's all 5. So yeah, 2. So
So you missed. But next round, I'm going to say if you want to shoot at them again, you're going to have to move unless they move towards you.
Gotcha.
I guess that can be your other major action, assuming you're trading minus for major to move.
Yeah. I can move out there now, but if I move out there now, I'd shoot the van instead of them. But you know, I
That's the point. We could just shoot their van, and it'd be van on van violence.
Oh, I'm planning on shooting their van with my grenade launcher.
Their van is on the move.
That's why I'm shooting it.
No, but I'm saying it's leaving.
It's not there.
Ah. Well, that should mean the drones are leaving too, right?
Not necessarily.
I mean, there's a lot of noise here with all those jammers active.
Oh yeah, there's jammers active. Good point.
I'd
So
say
yeah, they're
it's
probably going to leave. But we'll see what happens. I need to get on the other page. I've got... Who do I have open? I have Agatha.
What's the range on a jammer again? It's like 40 feet, 40 meters.
Yeah, so they could theoretically stay not close if they want to be useful.
Drive off the other rigger stuff.
Only
So-
outros here, pretty.
Feel free to feel sorry for me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think, windows open for NPCs. And you have the other 15 or so. So that Jack did his turn. Kai was making up for his turn. So now it's Kenny's turn. Are you still awake, Kenny?
What?
It's your turn now, finally.
Imagine the person doing like decking type stuff not having the longest turn. Anyways,
Ooh. Are you the pot or the kettle?
I don't know. Let's see.
You could try and steal a drone.
Well, I can't if they're jumped into, but I was curious if I could actually even detect where the rigger is.
So would
Yeah,
you
no,
like to
they're
do a
good.
matrix perception?
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
And I'm sure there's only one rigger, and he can only be jumped into one thing at a time. So there's 2 drones in a van. So
Wow! Holy crap!
You see all of the things. So you see 2 motorcycles. You see a van that you're pretty sure belongs to their rigger. You see the... Well, no, I'm going to say that van's a little bit far away now. You do see the 2 rotor drones.
That
Van's
van's
got a
got
crazy acceleration.
Yeah, well, as soon as the motorcycles hit it, they started moving.
Well, wouldn't they have to retract the ramp first?
Not if they just drop it.
Oh, that's true.
These guys had a plan.
So
Clearly.
here's my question for you. The rigger's leaving, so I can't actually detect the rigger and or their control rig at this point, correct?
Correct. It's a bit out of range. There are, just to be clear, there are 2 riggers.
Okay, and I cannot detect either.
No, they're either running silent or with 9 hits, they're probably just out of range.
Okay. But if they are jumped into roto drones up there, then I cannot take over roto drones because they're jumped in.
If they're jumped in, correct.
But there has to be some kind of a signal if they're jumped in. So there's something that I should be able to at least attack matrix-wise.
You can attack the rotodrone, and you're basically attacking the RCC via the rotodrone.
Okay.
We're getting into some area that either I don't fully understand or is not fully defined.
That's basically my understanding too. Yes.
There's a
When you
little
attack
bit of a gray area about, like, with drones, how they interact with pans, because you're not supposed to be able to see stuff on the matrix without first looking into the pan. But if you know where a drone is, you should be able to work out
Exactly.
where the...
So you can attack the RCC's attributes if you want to either brick the RCC or do something other.
Right.
He
That's
should be able to.
what I want to be
He
able
should be able to tell whether both drones are on the same pan, though, right? I mean, are they on the same pan? Or
No,
on
they are
separate
separate.
pans? So it's probably
And-
got one rigger in each. Then is a
Yeah,
safe
exactly.
assumption.
Is it
Yeah, I already told him
Okay.
that. With 9 hits, he knows that.
With
I was
fork, you could hit both,
about to
though.
ask.
What's
I
that?
can't fork. Anyways,
Oh.
Well, then, since I already used a minor, I will just use my major to resonant spike. Are either of the drones hit yet? Or does it matter? Because I'm attacking a...
Actually, that's a good point. There was just a large explosion.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I
Well-
forgot about the drones.
Is
We were
why-
busy trying to blow up orcs and motorcycles. What was that? That was
10.
10T.
no, 10 was the close. It was 4 for the water. I'm gonna have them try and soak against 4. 1 and 2. Okay.
But, am I attacking the drone or the RCC? With Matrix stuff.
I think it'd be the RCC unless you get access to the RCC, right, Ches?
It's up to you. At this point, you choose your target. If you
Yeah, I-
because you're a technomancer, also you can do
That's true.
things. I mean, you have to be able to detect it. You know it's there. You can try all kinds of things. You can't puppeteer something someone's jumped into though.
Okay, well, the one that's taken more hits, I just want to brick that drone, forget the RCC, so I'm gonna do this.
They're both about equal. They didn't take a whole lot of damage, and they didn't take any matrix damage.
Alright, well, I'll just, whichever one, random, don't care. I'm trying to brick the drone. And let me roll that fade.
And that is versus willpower and firewall. Oof. Now they're rolling decent. The ground pounders couldn't roll worth of crap.
I guess it's edge time. Like, you give you warning spin it.
Yeah, I'll have them re-roll 3.
They got 1, so that was out of 5. 2, they've got 3 hits, so 3 good. Ty goes the attacker. What's your damage from that?
Oh, nice. Well, I probably was
No damage.
wasting my... Yeah, it's net hit. Well, crap.
It hits you.
Oh, is it? In that case.
S-
I mean, you
Since I
were
would know
fighting to
that-
get 1.
Since I would know that, can I just, like, forget about it and take my 1 fade and move on with my life?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No, I didn't waste my edge. Honestly.
You'd have been better off using the normal Decker attack. I haven't figured out. Wait, isn't that unresisted though?
It is unresisted.
That's the advantage to it. Yeah, I always think, oh, it's useless, and then I remember it's unresisted. So if you actually get net hits with it, it's pretty good.
Right.
Okay, so anything else for Kenny?
Minor action. I have my trio of level 3 sprites that I've always have auto summon. I'm gonna tell my machine sprite to attempt to take over one of the motorcycles. Not that it really matters.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a choice of Baker or 221 Bravo.
221 Bravo sounds fun.
Or sorry, Bravo 2. No, it's 221 Bravo. I misnamed it. Okay, yeah, perfect.
Let's see, I think that's just an electronics test on it, if it matters.
And it's against what's it versus? That's control device, isn't it?
Yeah, it's control device.
So what is control device against?
Let me look on my sheet because it's not on that one. Control
Oh yeah, I have
Device.
those too.
devices.
Pretty sure it's willpower and firewall, isn't it?
I'm just gonna roll it and see what it says.
It's versus willpower and firewall. I just did too. So it's against firewall.
Yeah, if in doubt, it's against willpower and firewall.
So 2 hits against your 4 hits. So you got 2 hits. I don't know what that means.
It means it has control of the motorcycle, I believe.
Okay, fantastic. So your sprite is driving a motorcycle.
And just have it run right in
second
reverse, so
floor.
it just pulls him out and then makes him fall off the ground.
Do motorcycles have a reverse?
I don't
Don't
think
think
so.
they do.
I don't think
I don't
most
think they
do.
do.
I mean-
Lock the wheel in left.
You could just engage the brake and
Have him do an endo?
the engine.
Engage only the front brake as soon as it makes contact with the floor.
So you're gonna have this fully moving motorcycle do an endo.
Yes.
Now, do you have enough actions to do that this round?
I just told my machine sprite to take over the motorcycle. That's all I did.
So you don't have any more actions to tell it to do anything else, right?
I have more minors. I could do another control sprite to tell it to, basically flip the bike, dump the rider, and make sure the bike doesn't go anywhere after that. That's all.
Okay. I don't think there's any cameras upstairs, unfortunately.
There's plenty of
Got that.
gnats. Yeah, we got.
Oh
plenty
yeah.
of gnats.
So yeah, on Nat Vision, you see you see one of the bikes just abruptly do an endo, and the orc briefly looks very stunned. And that was 220 on Bravo. How is he doing? Oh, I don't have his condition monitor up. So crash test. How much damage do you take from a crash test? Something to do with interval, right? No, we just haven't made it around to Jack again.
No, Jack was before Kenny.
Yeah, Jack was before Kenny. It's because it went. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, because it was Jack and
We
then
don't
Kai
either.
caught up and then Kenny and yeah, now we're dealing with the endoing motorcycle.
I don't even care if it takes damage. I just want the bike locked down mostly. I don't think the orcs are getting out.
I didn't see Clutch in the turn order. Or is he on another screen?
Clutch is the drone.
I'm Roto because I don't have a
Oh.
token on the screen. I'm outside.
And Andrigger is major for a similar reason.
So the Roto is all my stuff at the same time. Basically.
Your sprite will notify you that maneuver destroyed the last condition monitor box that bike had.
Well, I suppose that means the sprite is doing its job of making sure the bike's not going anywhere.
Yeah, the sprite is now free of the bike.
Do sprites take?
Dump shock.
No. I'm going to let him soak. I'm going to say he would have taken 3 for interval 3. I don't know. I'm making this shit up. So he's going to take 1 for flying and becoming street pizza.
Hopefully, it didn't take out anything too.
Necessary
So on
upstairs.
Nat Vision, you see that he skidded about 6 meters across the room.
Nice. What's the other one doing?
Guys up there should easily
Okay,
be able to take
so it
that,
is
right?
now Lone Star Combat Mage's turn. Jack, would you like to run the Lone Star Combat Mages still?
I mean, I don't think they have much they can do, right?
Not on this floor, not unless you want everybody to run up the stairs or take the elevator.
Yeah.
Honestly, during combat, I feel like the elevator is a mistake.
Don't forget, Jack doesn't know the second floor is the ebb zone.
Oh yeah, the second floor is a minor mana ebb. Makes using magic harder up there.
Probably shouldn't take the magic users up there. I guess.
No, we're definitely doing that. They're going upstairs.
Oh,
I don't think they're gonna get out the way they came in.
Where do we think they're gonna try and get out? Maybe that's where I'll send the mages.
The only exit other than back out the window would be up to the roof, which they're not going to get a bike up there, or down the stairs or elevator down out through this first floor.
Well, I feel
guess
like they're probably gonna lose their bike on the next round, aren't they?
Most likely, they're not going to be able to use those bikes.
I had them cast Combat Sense last round. They got 4 hits on it, and this round I'm gonna have them cast Detect Enemies.
Okay. Detect enemies?
Yep.
Okay.
Because it lets them know where enemies are, even if they can't see them.
So like they'll be like, "Hey, hostiles coming down the stairs." Of course, the hostile has to be hostile at that time.
Yeah.
Can't be a random passerby that goes, "Ooh, an elf! I hate those," and starts attacking.
So,
Okay.
current enemies that are hostile
Right.
towards us, they will know they're there and they'll let us know when they're coming.
Cool. End of turn then.
Yep, and a turn for the mages.
Bunny is not able to do anything other than snore a little bit.
Hey, I had a real quick question. Elemental weapon in Street Weird. I thought I saw somewhere that that allowed you to do damage, like adepts to do damage to astral creatures. Is that not the case?
I'm not familiar. That's a spell, right?
It's an adept.
It's an adept power.
Oh yeah, doesn't it make the weapons dual natured?
It doesn't
No, it-
say it anymore. I thought it did.
I don't know. I have not read much on the adepts. I've never played one, so I'm kind of really fuzzy on them. I lean on you guys to know that.
Yeah, cheese an elemental weapon in the element that you chose when you purchased the power. So,
Yeah,
like,
and
you can have a
since
flaming
it's using
sword.
a magical, since it is a magical skill, it would make sense to me that it's a magical, you know.
Is it well, it's a skill, so it doesn't say mana or physical, right?
It's a power.
It's an adept power.
Right, but I know some of the adept powers are like
Yeah, I know
a
they
physical thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel I will allow it to affect the astral unless it becomes ridiculously overpowered somehow. I don't see how it would. It's just like having a weapon focus, but it's a power. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I think this is for the living community. Someone's trying it. Someone's putting it on. I'm checking your character.
So one of the rotor drones is its turn, and it is withdrawing. The hostile ones outside. That is its turn. It is making haste away from the building.
They
It is
realize
It's a wash and that they're just going to abandon their fallen allies, huh?
no. They've done their job.
Their job was only to get the dorks into the second.
It was infill. The orcs are supposed to be able to exfil themselves.
Yes.
He's going to get up. He's going to do things. You see that the orc that got flown off the motorcycle is still up and about. He's moving. He's going to go over to the computers over here. I think he can do that. How much has he moved?
Can we have a look at the second floor? Because don't forget our two
Guards should do something.
Well, you have two guards up there, and they can go on their turn. Just remember that you have them. They can see him where they are. He's gone straight to the computer. He's trying to grab the computer, or the offline host. So that is his thing. Seidel is down. I'm going to take him out. He's snoring. Glitterbits is down. The other motorcycle is going to fly forward here. He's going to slow down. And he's going to proceed to shoot at one of your guards.
I'm trying to remember. If I manifest astrally, I still can't use like a blast spell, can I?
No. There's no astral assassination.
Even if you manifest.
Exactly.
Thankfully, because that would be really.
Yeah,
crazy.
mages are already a bit overpowered. That would just be nuts.
Well, and especially for guards, if a mage could just sit in a controlled room and just start blasting you.
So Baker's going to shoot at one of the guards with his Mossberg. This is going to hurt. Okay, or maybe not. Somebody roll defense for your guards. One. So soak 8. You will notice this guy is using physical damage. So your guard took 7. I will take that off. Do
So
I
what
get
you're saying is
two
kill
extra?
the
Orcs, right?
Kill the orcs.
That's up to you guys. And that is all the actions he has. The other rotodrone is going to try and beat a hasty retreat. It is now the turn of all of your guards. Do you want to do the ones on the second floor first?
Yep.
Who are they attacking? The one on the computer or the one that just shot at them? I will tell you that the one that just shot at them is severely injured. And his bike is severely damaged.
Yep. Let's shoot at that guy.
Okay, so at the guy or the bike?
At the guy.
Okay, you've got 2 grunts in this group. Go ahead and make your attack. What is your AR also?
I don't know. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, so I'm assuming Kenny was doing that.
Probably 8.
Okay, so they get an edge.
And there's 2 grunts.
And you're at near range. So 2 hits.
Oh, actually, it's a 9 if it were at near. Oh well, never mind. I'm wrong. Never mind. Carry on.
These guys suck.
Wow.
A 7 dice pool. What do they... Don't they believe in buying armor for the archetypes? What the hell?
Apparently not.
So he's going to have you re-roll both of your hits.
Might as well get him to re-roll his since
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it.
we've got edge on this grunt group, so they can reroll too.
So he's going to re-roll his 1.
Can I use your button? No, I can't.
Maybe.
No, I can't.
Just hit the dice so you can.
Yeah, just use the d6. So he still has 1 hit. You have 0, so he survives. Wait, Baker? Yeah, Baker's a he. Alright, that's that grunt group. Shall we go back down to the first floor?
Or the
Send all the grunts to the second floor.
What about the roof guys?
the roof guys.
Oh, and the roof guys.
Roof guys should probably come down next and try it.
I'd say we send yellow and green up and roof guys down.
So I'm going to say the roof guys can use all of their actions to get to the second floor and back up the other guys this round.
Okay.
Or so are they basically going to try and make a wall of bodies at the elevator and stairwell door?
I'd say if they have the option, that some of them should work on working around and getting to the window. And
I don't know if you remember, but there's like it's difficult to do that.
I think it'd probably be better to just have them take cover and keep them busy until we can get up there.
yeah, keep shooting at them. Hopefully.
Do you want to join them as a complete grunt group next time so you have 4 people?
Yep, sounds good.
And you're moving the other teams downstairs to the stairwell?
I was suggesting yellow and green. Red for sure should stay down there since one of them's already injured.
Both of them. Well,
Yeah.
2 of the 3. So move your grunts where you want them.
I thought I selected them. I don't know where the stairs are at.
If you're doing yellow and green, what is that? 5 guys?
Yeah.
They'll be able to make it there in time to act on their next turn. So just leave them where they are, and I'll copy them up.
Okay.
And it's there wasn't one because you had an odd number. You had 11.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actually, thought occurs to me. The window is roughly above the side entrance, is it not?
Yes.
How about blue team goes out the side entrance?
Ooh, that's a good idea. We could send the mages out that way too.
Yep, cover them in case they try and get out through the window.
I don't know if the other mage can make it that far, but
I hope you're having as much fun moving tokens around as I am.
We get to be sort of GMs for a turn.
I don't wanna.
Or you could just get to be a typical minion mancer.
Yeah, I do that quite often.
So,
Your minion mancer to only have one really big minion.
yeah. If you want to be friendly to the GM.
And other players.
Yeah. So okay, so you're moving the blue guys are going outside.
and the one mage can't make it over there, but the other mage will go out with him.
I'm going to do this. Can you now see everything, the entire map?
Oh, that looks so
Yes.
much better.
Yes.
Yeah, so you should be able to move those guys through the walls and everything. I just turned off dynamic lighting. It doesn't matter what's outside because it's not there anymore. No, you still can't get out. Okay, so those guys are all outside, and what's the intent? In case somebody comes out the window, you can shoot them.
Right.
So they're aiming upwards, and okay. Any other actions for the grunts?
Nope, just ready and to make sure they can't get away.
The bike should not have been an initiative. Major.
I'm just debating whether it's better to have Major wait outside with the grunts to watch for the window, or to try and go through the horde of grunts going upstairs.
I'm planning on going through the window.
Okay, because I don't think Major can climb too well. I don't know. She's humanoid form. What would her climbing ability be like, Jules?
Probably not good.
I would say probably none.
Fair enough. In that case, if you're going outside, I guess I'll have her go up through the insides with the grunt.
Okay, you said you're sending her outside with the grunts? Oh, okay,
No.
head that way.
Inside. I'm not sure where the stairwell is, but
It's.
I'm not gonna.
Do you not see the right here where it says elevators and stairs? I probably put that on the wrong layer.
can you shift ping?
Yeah, it's where all the guys are lined up in front of.
Their health bars are kind of obscuring it.
Oh, yeah, I don't see their health bars. I have the new thing where the health bars are hidden unless you hover over. I'm not sure how I feel about that because then I don't see who's most injured. All right,
Yep,
so
okay.
is that Major's
and
turn?
Yeah, I'll have her accelerate in that direction. So, she's 15. Do you want me to do a piloting test because she's one above basic?
No, you're not doing anything fancy, but remember the red box is your speed. The red bubble below your matrix attribute, that's your speed.
Okay.
In that case, maybe it won't accelerate more because it looks like she'll probably need to slow down anyway.
I mean, she's
Okay.
gonna plow right through the doors and run up the stairs, right?
Exactly. I mean, how fast can she go to do that? Like, her top speed is 30, but her increments are only 10. So.
Well, she can do up to 30. I mean, again, you're not doing anything fancy. You don't do handling checks until you're trying to do something abnormal.
Well, I
that's
think-
like going around the corners, and because I assume the stairwell loops around, right?
Yeah, probably.
So she's going whatever speed.
So
I
20.
think
We'll
it's
say
safe.
20 is a fair speed.
Fair enough.
I mean,
She's
that's
max
just a
speed.
little bit faster than the default sprint speed for a metahuman.
True.
Okay, so is that her turn?
Yeah, I'll press. Yeah.
Roto, that would be clutch.
Yep, he's this rotor drone's gonna go up the stairs. I guess I'm sure there's a door there, so I'm gonna have to wait for someone to open the door.
Yeah, exactly.
So he'll just
You probably could have squeezed through when the guards were going through.
Okay, so I'll just wait. Oh, are they already up there? I did.
No, I said next round they would be functional
Oh.
up there. But do you want it the same?
Yeah, so he'll just basically go up when the guards go up.
It'll probably take you. No, you can probably make it the same thing next round.
Then I'll jack back into the other drone that's flying around and see if I can fly around to the window and shoot at the people.
You could also
Try
try.
and find the van.
Yeah. No, I'm more worried about them getting away.
The stuff.
The flying drone, not the hovering drone.
Yeah, no, the hovering drone's inside, so it's gonna wait at the door, and then I'm gonna jack into the flying drone and see if I can shoot through that window that's open.
You would almost have to be diving toward or flying straight towards the window, and you're gonna have a pretty hard test to not crash. Because you figure you have the width of You have the width of a normal city street, say a 2-lane street, and sidewalks is all the distance you have between two buildings.
I gotcha. All right. Well, it'll just. I guess I'll just have it patrol outside to make sure if anything comes out the window.
I mean, you can try it. You got advantage on handling tests with your RCC.
Sure. I got lots of.
Yeah, you have all kinds of stuff. I'm going to say, just to give you an idea, let's make that a threshold of 4.
So is that before or after the control?
Or what is your what is your handling on that drone?
And we've already learned we can destroy a drone and rebuild it the next session.
My handling's basically 0 because of my rig.
Wait, what?
So it's 3 minus 3.
It would be 3, but it's minus 3.
Oh, and I feel like this would be difficulty a threshold of about 3. So you'd have to have 3 hits on the handling test.
Alright.
Sorry, meets it, beats it. It's up to you if you want to do that, and I mean, it's a pretty big floor because it's pretty clear, but you'd still have to do a handling test to fly around and not crash while you're in there. So just be aware of what you're committing to. You're basically, what I see in my head is you're trying to fly in the window, lay down fire, and then fly back out, right?
Sure.
Remember, it's intuition plus piloting if you if you jumped in.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
you probably have more dice than that. So just
No,
well, I mean, you've already passed. So
It's actually the same, but.
Okay, so 4 hits, you succeeded on the threshold.
Correct.
So that's your movement, and you can probably take a pot shot.
All right.
The one that's in front of you, I gotta get back on that map. The one that's in front of you, I believe, is Baker? Yeah, Baker is the one that's in front of you, the one that's still on a motorcycle that was engaged with your guard. 9 hits, that's pretty amazing.
Yes, it is.
That's it. From now on, the only hostiles you encounter are dragons. How many dice does a dragon have on any particular activity? As many as I want it to have.
Doesn't it have damage or like immunity to damage too?
Yeah. But I'm sure you guys would find a way around that too. What's the expression? If you give it a stat block, the players will find a way to kill it.
Yes, that is very true.
So anything you like, give it plot armor.
I still only have.
Just
gel
don't
rounds,
stat
so-
it.
Wait, this is gel rounds? That's awesome.
Yeah, I still only have gel rounds. Remember? In my drones only have gel rounds. I only have regular rounds in those.
So he only has to soak 13S. He's down.
Apparently he had edge.
he's already blown through it.
Oh no, he had 2 edge. Okay, so re-roll 2, because that's... If you fail both of them, he's still up by 1, I
You
think.
re-roll some too.
Shut up.
Come on, Malice. Show him Malice.
What's your AR?
1 second. There's my 2 I re-rolled, and the AR. Is it close or near, or what do we?
You're probably near.
At 9.
Oh, damn it, it couldn't be an 8. So you re-rolled 2, so that brought you down to 1,000,000. You needed to miss both for him to still be up. He's down. And his bike is going to, in the next round, crash. Fun!
Driving it. Nice.
And he was the one that was still mounted. He was basically decelerating to get ready to grab 221 Bravo to leave. Okay, so
Because I got the 2 majors, and I had to use the minor to switch over, and then.
so is that your turn?
So yeah.
Yeah, it should be his turn.
Kai. Did we lose Kai?
You there, Docs?
I will move. Yeah, I forgot to unmute my mic. I will move outside the door and use my grapple gun to climb or scale the side of the building.
Okay,
So I
Now I need to make a firearms test to see whether or not I'm able to get the grapple gun where I want it, which has a threshold of the number of meters away that I'm trying to shoot it divided by 10 rounded up.
Well, that would be a threshold of 1.
And it's a firearms, not intuition. Why is it rolling intuition on my firearms? It should be firearms agility.
Exactly. We know what his true name is. Bruce.
Yes, it is what it is. All right, that one is the correct roll.
Still got the 1.
And then I was trying to find how high I can climb or scale a wall in a movement action, or whether I need to make a
Special
10
action.
meters. I'm going to say 10 meters because that's your normal movement.
Okay.
In this
So-
instance, you can get up there this round, and if you have any more majors... Well, was it a major to use the... Yeah, it was an interaction, so a major for that. So if you have any more majors after a movement and a major, then you can do thought.
I don't.
think I have enough to do that, but I can prepare to, or be ready to fight next round.
Oh. So Kai is now on the map. And that is your turn. Jack, what are you doing?
I'm not sure from where I'm at what I can do.
Are you still in the van, or did you come into the building?
I was still in the van, yeah.
You could make it into the building. If you want to sprint, you could add, whatever your 5+ hits meters to get further into the building.
I'll just walk. Could I get to like where I'm at on the screen?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I guess I'll heal this mafia guy here.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Alright, I think that's a good bit.
Yeah, that's a great bit. I think he's got. I'm not looking at the sheet, but I think they have 6 essence.
So yeah, that's gonna be like eight back.
So he's to full. He was
Yeah,
down
it's-
5.
Excellent. That's good. Jack's done his due diligence.
All right, Kenny.
In case he has to dodge.
All right. So Kenny's going to tell his machine sprite. His machine sprite has 1 or 2 tasks left. He's going to tell it to try and take over the remaining bike.
Oh, that bike
then-
is crashing on this round.
What if my machine sprite takes over it?
I don't think it can do anything to stop it. You could try. I mean, it could do a handling test.
Sure, that's exactly it. So his orders for the sprite are to attempt to take over the bike, and if it succeeds, then it's going to basically do whatever it can to, first and foremost, avoid damage to the upstairs, but secondly, if possible, make life hard for the remaining orc. We'll see what happens.
Oh, so we're going to use those ramming rules. It would be great if there's a melee ram weapon built into the vehicle sheets, huh?
3 against firewall?
Wouldn't that be great, Ski?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said, wouldn't it be great if there was a built-in ram weapon as a melee for all vehicles?
That'd be pretty cool. It would be handy. A lot of times.
3... Oh, wow. My
May
tin-
have-
Tested recently.
Yeah, may or may not have. My tinnitus just kicked in. Ah! What's
can't
happening? I just got distracted, sorry.
So 3 against firewall to take over the bike.
Oh, what was their firewall? I can't remember. We'll go with Agatha. You'll love the names of these 2 riggers, Agatha and Christy.
Lovely.
It's against...
Perfect.
What's that?
They're a couple, aren't they?
I don't think so. Two. That is your bicycle.
Okay.
So again-
Bicycle. Bicycle.
The sprite's orders were to prevent damage upstairs and, if possible, make life hard for the other orc. I'll let you interpret that as you will.
So first of all, the sprite's going to need to make a handling test. I don't know. Are you off-road? I'm going to say it's normal.
Let's see. It uses its level as a pilot skill.
It uses its level times 2, basically.
Alright, so I'm just gonna roll 6 dice.
And you need a threshold of 2.
Well, there we are.
It crashed. Oh, well.
Oh,
Wah, wah, wah. Kenny, with the rest of his minor actions, is going to drop out of VR, stand up, walk over here, and ready his weapon. He's kind of checking out the unconscious people, but he assumes that hopefully everybody else has it under control upstairs, and that's all Kenny's doing.
All right. Oh, sorry. I skipped the mages. Are the mages doing anything or no? Jack, are the mages just going to hang out?
Just holding right.
Well, one of them's out here with his grunt group. He's gonna, if there's something to damage, he's gonna try and damage it.
Currently, there's not. The van and 2 drones hauled ass. The grunt group out there are waiting for anything to come out of the window and wishing they had grapple guns so they could join Kai.
So the mages will find someone near them and heal them if they need it. So like this guy's gonna.
Do they have levitate?
They do. One outside can cast levitate. So the one over here is gonna heal the guy right next to him.
Okay, I'll leave that. I'll leave you to that. So we're gonna jump over to Clutch.
Levitate something.
All right. Well, I'm sure I have to maneuver that.
Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go right here. Sorry, Ski, if you were moving things around. I forgot I could split the party literally. So, Clutch.
All right. My other drone's gonna get. Oh, I have to wait until those other guys get up there first, huh? So my other drone's just gonna turn around to fly out the window. I'm assuming since I can't.
This is a pretty big building. I feel like if you want to do a handling check, you can. If you want to do a handling check, you could try and circle around. That would mean next round you'd be able to make an attack on the guy that's at the computer if you wanted.
I think I got it.
I think you made it. So we'll say next round that you'll be in a position. You're probably going to decelerate some so that you don't have to deal with the handling checks.
Right, probably.
Because I think is there a minimum that they have to be moving before they fall out of the sky, or just above 0?
It doesn't say.
I feel like.
I think I don't even know if they can hover, but it just says that they're winged. So
Well, what is its acceleration?
it's 35.
That's its acceleration.
Yep.
And
40.
and what is its handling?
Well, 0 now with my.
But
thing.
it's 3 normally.
3 normally. Unless
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a logical argument for that. So we'll just say you're going to go as slow as you can.
Got it.
All right, Jack is singing to it. And anything with the rotodrome?
It has to wait until someone opens the door to get up there, right?
Well, I was saying it would be able to get up here this round.
Yeah. So it'll come up and.
Oh, well, wrong. Oh, wait, it's not your turn, is it?
I don't know. I can't see the turn order anymore. I can only see the.
Wait, you fell off the turn order.
I'm on like some weird
We're on the
screen.
other. We're on the other. You moved the map, so we're on the map that is all black and it just has a couple drones on it.
What?
You moved the players to the other map.
You should be able to see this map.
I'm on a map with nobody on it, and it's just all gray. I can see that map, but there's no tokens on it.
This map has tokens everywhere.
Oh, I can't see that. Oh, let me put one of my tokens.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
Now can you see everything?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
It was dynamic lighting being stupid.
I see stuff.
You can see stuff.
Yeah, so yeah. But you are not in the turn order anymore for some reason. Oh, no, there's Roto. Yeah, it wasn't your turn. I was giving you the other Rotodrone's turn. I got confused.
Yeah, but the rotor drones are all on the other map.
No. These were the ones that were on this map. They were already on this map. I see the entire turn order.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But I saw Roto drone and was thinking, oh, that's clutch. I was just confused. So 221 Bravo is grabbed the physical host, because that's a thing. And he's looking around, and he sees Kai, and he's going to head for the window. I'll do a sprint check here. Who is this? 221? Of course, I closed the wrong character sheet.
I just heard a horse whinny when you said he's heading for the window.
Maybe he's like a bull. He's stomping his feet, getting ready. Woo, 17 meters. He's gonna try and make.
He's coming through you, Kai.
He's coming right by Kai, and he made it that far to the window. But he hasn't made it out the window yet. So it is now. Well, that was his turn. So it is now all of your grunts' turns. And you see who's up here. You have 4 no colors, you have 2 greens, and 3 yellows.
Go get him, Kenny.
All right, so my task is to generate a bunch of edge. Is that what I heard?
Your task is probably to do whatever you would like. Start shooting each other for all I care.
Go grab that guy.
They can't move that far.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it that far. But bullets can.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. So we've got 4 no colors, right?
Yep, 4 no colors.
4 no colors are going to shoot. What range are we? Is that in medium yet, or are we still near?
Medium's not till 50, right?
Still near.
Okay.
Well, if there's a map, you're probably not in medium.
Right, okay. So we're still at 9 AR.
So you don't give them him edge. Uh-oh. Oh, he has edge. Reroll 2.
Okay. Reroll 1.
Oh, okay. I don't want to. Oh no! Oh no!
So that looks like soaking 4?
4P.
Uh-oh.
No!
That's the call.
He's still moving.
So the green grunt group is going to just charge him. How about that?
You could try. I mean, 15 meters plus their athletics roll, which is probably garbage.
Yeah, let's roll that really quick.
How many dice is that? 0!
That looks like... Oh wait, they have athletics 3.
Oh! With 1 hit, so you get 1 more bot. Or 1 more meter. And you can move them both the same if you want. Or you can roll for each. I don't care.
I'll just move them both the same. They're a grunt group. He's gonna move there.
Whoops. I caused that.
Hi! Yellow is going to attempt to do the same thing.
Move or shoot?
Move. I don't want to, like, down the person before it's guy's turn. That would be rude.
I mean, someone's got to catch the host as it flies out the window.
Fortunately, we got a mage out there that just casts levitate.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
so...
Yellow can almost make it to him.
Well, one of them's made it to him. I will say that is enough if you want to try and do something.
Okay, what's SRM grapple rules? I mean, Shadowrun.
There are grapple rules. I don't know what they are.
Make an athletics check. They do have a close combat. Oh, you know what? Let's make this really simple.
Knockout blow.
Sap attack?
Make a what?
Attack with a sap.
Sure.
Alright, that's 8 AR.
He gets an edge.
He's
Gonna need it.
Woohoo! 4. Reroll 2 of those. That's the end of his edge. And he gets to roll defense, right? Ah, tie goes to the attacker. Damn it!
2S?
And he soaked it.
Okay. Well, I'm done screwing around.
You tried. Anything happening with the soldiers downstairs, or can we skip them?
I'm pretty sure we can skip them. Ready to action is probably to shoot anything that comes out the window, though.
That's
Well,
true.
The soldiers that are outside could take a shot at him because he's now in the window.
Yeah, if they ran across the street, they could.
How about just stand there and get ready to shoot anything that comes out the window?
Use a minor action to get ready to shoot, and a major
Yeah.
action to shoot whatever comes out the window.
It'd be cool if that window became a physical barrier all of a sudden.
How would that happen?
I don't know.
That's actually the first thing I thought of when you were launching those motorcycles into the window, but I was not in a good position for that.
The first thing I thought of is, man, we should have strung a melafilament wire across the window.
That would have ended quickly.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to remember that for next time.
Yeah, seriously. The next time there's a window, I'm afraid someone's going to come through.
It's going to become a cheese grater. Major, are you coming upstairs?
Yeah, I mean, if she can make it up there in this turn, she
Sure.
will get up there.
She'll be able to do something next turn.
So
You're
no
still a
firing
little
this
far
turn?
away.
If there's no firing this turn, then yeah, I guess end of turn, since she's just making it up there.
Yeah, she's going to use all of her actions to get up those stairs safely.
Okay.
All right, Roto, that is now it's your turn. You were basically just doing the flyby and positioning yourself, but so at this point you would have been So I'm going to draw what I've been seeing, and I'm not changing anything from what I saw before. So we're going to freehand this. I saw your thing coming flying in like this and doing this last round to try and get in position for an attack last time. So what I'm seeing is you actually would be in a position to attack if you wanted to fire on this guy.
Alright. Or the other drone can fire on him either way.
Yeah, either way.
But I had to use my handling, so I didn't crash. So I'm assuming I'm still in the other one. So I'll shoot with that one.
With the which one? The flyer, right? Not the hover.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because if I get out of it, I don't think it'll be able to maneuver out of here without crashing.
Yeah, I'm assuming that round you also spent some time slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
4 hits versus 228. What's your AR? It's 1,000,000, right?
It's 9.
Okay, just enough. No! I don't even think he has enough dice. Oops, I rolled twice. Can I take the second roll, DM? Oh, I have the wrong. Wait, was that physical or stun still?
It's done still.
Oh, so how much was it?
7, 8.
He's still up. Barely.
Have we killed any of
The Shadowrunners?
No, not yet. I don't think so.
No, accidentally, the one that was downed up here was with gel round,
Yep.
Okay.
and yeah. Oh no! You guys haven't killed any, but the guards killed one, I think. Anyway, I think there's been one fatality, but it wasn't one you inflicted. So is that your turn, Clutch?
Yep.
Kai, are you going to clothesline this guy?
No, I'm going to shoot him with my rifle.
At point blank range?
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot I'm at close. Yeah, I'll hit him with my wing. I can't stun him with my wing, but it is what it is.
You don't have like a stun weapon?
I do, but then I'd have to draw it.
Are you doing an unarmed strike with the wing? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I have a claw on my wing.
Oh,
that lets
right.
me hit people with it.
Yeah, and that's not stun.
I mean, I could draw my pulsar and hit him with that,
Or just punch him in the face.
but that's not as cool as gouging him with the claw wing or with the wing claw. I'll hit him with my pulsar. I'm gonna drop my rifle and try and smack him with my Yamaha pulsar. So
I think you should have grappled him and gone out the window with him.
You could have
Yeah.
just smacked him.
Well,
with
I could have
rifle.
flown with him out.
Exactly. Really confused the hell out of him when he didn't land. What the hell?
So I got 4 hits.
Get off me, weirdo!
I was
It's probably gonna be enough to murder him anyway. Yep, 1. So 5S. Oh yeah, he's gonna soak all of it. Nope.
Can I get him to re-roll 3 of his hits to defend?
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's going down. I think.
He had 1 stun left.
Gotcha.
So you did 2. He is down. And the shortest combat ever in Shadowrun is now over.
Hey.
Wait, are there any more hostiles?
So.
The 2 riggers that are driving around, but that's about it.
I think they just escaped. So, I don't think there were any fatalities. This guy was it. Yeah, I think everybody survived.
Even the guards, I think.
Yeah, there were 3 injured guards. Yeah. So you guys gonna batten down the hatches and hope there's no more teams coming, or just call it a night, call it done?
Put them in a room and tie them up and take all their stuff off of them so they can't use it.
What about some monofilament wire on that window?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the monofilament wire that's in my internal grapple gun and hang it up over the window.
Just in case that somebody else tries to
I feel like that's like a different type of mono wire than like the whip, so it's probably not weapons grade. But sure, it'll definitely make it difficult to come in.
Well, no, touching it still deals 5 P to anyone who touches it.
Right.
From the grapple?
Yeah, because unless you have special gloves, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have to get climbing gloves to be able to handle it.
It's,
okay.
It's to keep people from climbing your rope after you, basically.
Makes sense. All right, that's fine. So if somebody tries to fly through the window, they become a diced tomato.
And I lose my wire, which would be sad for me.
I'm pretty sure you can afford more.
Yeah, probably. And then I guess we'll have to start patrolling up on the 2nd floor while we patrol the bottom floor. I don't expect more attacks, but I feel like we were hired for the night.
Yeah, you were hired for the entire night until security could get here to bolster the existing security.
Yep. Sounds good.
You have done well. You have survived. They have survived.
We'll keep like 6 people up here now, and
Do you treat the wounds of the other runners? Or are you just tying them up and leaving them in a corner? None of them are bleeding out or anything. I'm just curious.
That's up to Jack. He's got the heal spell, right?
yeah, I'm not gonna presume to tell Jake.
I mean, you've got med kits and such too.
Yeah, but I
guess
don't
I
know
could
who
first
has
aid
the
them,
skill.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'll first
Jack's
aid
fine
them
with
because that
healing
doesn't
them.
cost anything.
So you guys are going to basically bring them up to 1, if you can.
Pretty much the least amount of drain.
The 2 orcs, the motorcycle riders, are ignorant assholes. They had no compulsions about killing anybody that got in their way. They did not expect that grenade.
And make bags form over their faces.
They
Give them little breathing holes that make a whistling sound as they inhale. So they're just.
You're spiteful. So you're saying you shut them up?
Pretty much.
They did give you props for the grenade. They did not expect that.
I come over and I whisper in their ear as I put my finger over the hole and say, "All I have to do is hold this for 5 minutes."
Well, you're gonna pour a bottle of water over the burlap sack too.
That could be done.
And the other team is happy to be alive. They all thought that they were just doing a easy data grab job. So you
Now,
have
be honest with us. Did you think that we were traditional security when we started hitting you with crazy stuff?
well, we didn't have a choice once we had engaged.
No, I know, but did you think when the grenades went off at the front door, did you think, damn, security is tight? Or did you think, uh-oh, other runners are already here?
You never know. I mean, it could have just been a really tough corpo facility. So do you have any questions for them other than that?
Are they willing to divulge who hired them, or
They have no idea who hired them other than it was a local fixer who's fairly new.
do they know was word put out to multiple people?
Oh yeah, they were aware of each other. The teams were aware of each other, but they were not one team.
Where do they know they're gonna drop the stuff at?
They were going to be told after they were successful. Typical for Shadowrun jobs. You guys should know that. Are you doing any?
What's the code for you being successful that they're going to give you that?
I think they have some way of watching because they were going to contact us.
Oh, damn. Okay, so Jack, quick, turn into one of the orcs and jump out the window and start running away.
Would they be willing to share their contact information with me?
Like their personal comm code?
No, they're like Shadowlands.
Shadownet.
Yeah, that's that.
Information.
So that you can contact them at another point.
Yeah, or they could contact me.
Give me an influence roll.
Oh no.
Can Jack help with this?
Jack can help with this.
The problem is I don't have influence as a skill, so it's unskilled use, and my charisma is 2, so I'm rolling 1 die.
Excellent.
Critical glitch.
Oh, yes, you may have their contact information.
100% right there.
Now I suppose I'm supposed to make up a name for them, huh?
You could just call them
One was Bunny, right? It was Bunny and
Bunny and the gang.
Bits.
Their names were Bunny, Seidel, and Glitterbits.
Yep.
Bunny and the gang.
Bunny.
Kenny, you recognize, and you're probably on Overwatch at this point, that Seidel is a technomancer.
There's like resonant stuff.
Yeah. Are you having a little sprite party? That's a question. Are there like secret sprite fighting rings on the Matrix? Where techno That's just disturbing.
I think it's
There
called.
might be.
I think it's called
but-
Pokemon.
Yes, I think you're right.
I will point out that Hack and Slash introduced sprite reputations, so I don't know how
There
well
should-
that would go.
Yeah, there should be sprite reputation. There's AsRep, there should be sprite rep.
Now, we weren't necessarily hired to capture the people attacking them, so I'm just gonna put this out to the rest of the group in our like closed communication. We could let the Bunny, Seidel, and Glitterbits go because it's just the game.
I mean, I'm okay with that as long as we have some way of knowing they're not coming back here immediately.
Well, we're waiting until the morning. We can let them go.
Well, I mean, we could just be like, hey, look, professional courtesy. If the roles were reversed, I would be willing to not to cut my losses, go home, versus getting locked up and wherever they're gonna store you.
I mean, just have them unload all their rounds and put them in the back of Clutch's van, and then they can drive off.
I mean, we can load them up, yeah, take them somewhere without their weapons and drop them off and be like, all right, just chill for a while.
I can do that.
Alternatively, we could just have them wait in Clutch's van and be
Yep.
like, "Oh no, they got away. They overpowered us."
Yeah. Except the two orcs will probably tell. not,
Well,
not that they would
no, we're
know.
not. We're not talking to the two orcs. They're staying.
Yeah.
You play dumb games, you win dumb rewards.
The covert ops guy was named Blinken.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Blinken because he went down really early on.
I mean, at least he didn't eat a grenade.
True, he caught that.
He got some Joe rounds to the face.
Yes, they're definitely appreciative that you were using non-lethal.
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll just put those four in the van. We'll wait till later and tell them they got away, and then give them the orcs when they show up or whatever.
So Nikki does not want the orcs.
Do we have to deal with them?
No, security can dispose of them.
I
Oh.
mean, is the bike still run? Is the one bike still running?
No, his sprite tried and failed, and it crashed into the wall.
I could probably fix it though.
Yeah, because I think we just zip tie them facing each other, put them on the bike, and then just give it like a San Diego address.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Oh my god! Are you trying to make enemies?
That's legendary. Come on.
They're gonna hunt you down.
What they did?
I am all for this, but it totally should give us hunted.
Clutch will totally start getting to work. He likes the idea. He'll like, yeah, I can do that.
Are you gonna like send them into tier territory wearing shit?
So,
No, wearing oh, what is that group from the Quick Start Battle Royale? The
Poly Club.
what's that?
Humanus Poly Club, or like the daggers, or
The it's not the daggers, is it? The spikes.
Yeah.
They're not trolls, but they're orcs. I mean, you could put them in spikes gear and send them in a tier.
You have fashion sense.
Do it.
Oh Jesus! And this is how arch nemesis are created.
Or eliminated.
Just remember the riggers that they were working that they were potentially working with are still out there.
They might be able to find them. We'll have to take the like transport.
I've decided on a name for the team. It's Bunny and the Jets.
Bunny and the Jets.
And the reason I thought of that is my neighbors, two of them are in a Elton John tribute band, and they're called Greggy and the Jets.
Well, that's lame, but Bunny and the Jets. Bunny and the Jets I could get down with.
Oh, red.
Yep, they are Bunny and the Jets.
Bunny and the Jet.
Bunny.
So okay, you're just cruel to these two orcs. I may need to make a new folder here of enemies.
They are arseholes.
I think it's a good
They
idea.
deserve it.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea because then they could show up at a later date and harass us.
I mean, just professional courtesy.
Yeah, and that's all you were asking for was a little bit of professional courtesy. But they wanted to be jerks.
Totally.
Well, and Bunny and the Jets will probably go on RunnerNet and or the Shadowlands, and talk about how professional we were, and then those orcs will go on and start talking about how big of
Jackasses we were.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're probably well known for being assholes themselves.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That may actually backfire and give you more cred.
Yeah, like it.
I'm
We should
sure that if
probably take a video of it as we send them on their way and explain what's
Yep.
going on.
And then we can put
Put
it on
it-
YouTube. Oh,
put a disposable camera on it so you can listen to them complain the whole way there.
Live stream it. Do a me feed of their whole trip from Denver to San Diego or wherever. Maybe they should go visit Key West.
Clutch, can you program that bike to just max out the speed the entire way?
yes.
my God.
Yes, I can.
Now, are you trying to cause the bike to crash, or are you saying like maximum safe speed?
Maximum semi-safe speed.
Scare the hell out of them, but don't murder them.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They
Or-
need to know that they're driving above the recommended speed for autopilot. But
I mean, you've got a Technomancer. He could probably trigger the "you are exceeding recommended speeds" warning over and over again.
Well, I could do that, but also, I feel like I could also work on getting a sprite to take over, and that's just the one task of like
Yeah.
drive these assholes to tier.
That way,
until dawn.
that way you should do that because if the riggers show up and they jump into it, they can take control over it, but they can't if your sprite's in it. So.
You imagine
Also-
explaining that task to the sprite too? Okay, what I want you to do, have as much fun as you can have on this motorbike, drive it as fast as you want to go, take all the curves, and just do it until dawn.
Well, actually, sprites have a time limit unless he registers it. Depending on how much time he wants to spend overnight while you're guarding this place.
Oh yeah, I would have to register one night.
Yeah, because they only have a several hour lifespan.
I could get a task spirit with piloting and do the same thing.
There you go.
I hate to say that because, you know, I'm not saying spirits are better than sprites.
You're not saying it, but
All I have to say is if you do it, the task spirit has to manifest as Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Oh
and-
no, I actually have one that I quite often summon. His name is Evil Knievel.
No, it's got to be Ghost Rider.
And would the task spirit be able to keep the riggers from getting back into it though? Because they'd be physically driving it, wouldn't it?
That's true. Yes.
No, like the sprite.
No, it doesn't jumped in trump all.
Right, jumped in trumps all, but the task spirit wouldn't be jumped in. He'd be physically driving it, wouldn't he?
Right, but that's what I was saying. Isn't physical lower in the hierarchy than jumped in?
no.
Right. Yeah.
Or yeah. So jumped in trumps everything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So if a rigger jumped in, then the
Right.
task spirit couldn't do anything.
Oh, the sprite would be jumped in, wouldn't it?
Right, if the sprite was there, then yes.
That's what
I mean, it's not. We are probably fine. So if you want to spend the whole night trying to compile or register that sprite,
Yeah, you guys are fine. At this point, you're just got your eye out, but you're plotting the embarrassment of the two jerks.
yeah, we've forgotten about the whole job we were hired to do, and now we're just figuring out how to.
Yeah, you guys are discussing this, and security's busy sweeping and cleaning things up. So at the end of your evening, Nikki reports to Ms. Johnson, Vishala, that you have successfully repelled the invaders. You will be paid the agreed upon amount, which somehow there's an extra person in there. We're not sure how that worked out. So you each get 5,000 nuyen. Because who was it that did that negotiation roll?
That was
Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny and Clutch, right?
Lex is helping.
I helped him, yeah.
Yeah. They are not negotiators, Jack.
It's okay.
And Nikki rolled 8 hits
In our defense, she rolled 8 hits.
out of 13 dice.
That's pretty good.
I mean, he got 5, so we got a 5, so we thought we were doing pretty good, and then she rolled 8. So yeah.
So I just want Kenny to do me a I don't know. Give me a hash check roll.
A hash check roll.
Maybe have a sprite help you out.
I can do that.
I'm assuming you did some matrix forensics on the runner's gear.
Where'd my crack sprite get off to?
Yeah, we're checking out all the gear.
Okay, so yeah, it was off. It was off trying to get into that offline host.
Hash check. Well, that was just the help roll, so.
Against 2. Yeah, okay, so while you're poking around all their gear, you eventually find what looks like it points to someone named Guide.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, we know that guy.
Sounds familiar, does it?
Yeah, he's that creepy old Indian guy.
That hangs out in the park.
Get a good astral read on.
Yeah, he reads as mundane, but he's obviously not.
I mean, we could always just call him and be like, "Hey, Guide, you won't believe what the night we just had. Some crazy orcs decided to blow open a window and ride a pair of motorcycles into a building we happened to be guarding."
What is the plural of nemesis? Is it nemesi?
Yes,
I
Nemesis.
believe so.
It's Latin, I believe so.
I guess here's a point where we could stop and consider who we're more interested in helping out, Nikki or Guide.
I mean, we don't have to antagonize Guide.
Well, I kind of feel like I don't want to burn our reputation with anybody at this point, but it's also an option if we know Guide's looking for this stuff and we're guarding this stuff.
And Nikki's obviously kind of sleazy.
Yeah, but
It's an option.
Nikki has always been upfront with us, though.
Has she?
Nikki is the
Hidden anything from us.
Nikki's the obsequious one. Not obsequious. That's probably not right. She's aims to please. Yes, eager to please, which can be obsequious. But she's not like ass kissing. She's just like very amiable. And she's also new on the scene. And Guide is also relatively new on the scene, which you know from your not so limited experience at this point. I figure this was mission 11. You've probably been in town for 2-3 months now.
I mean, we're still new on the scene technically.
Yeah, and so you're new guys, they're new guys. Denver has heated up recently. Basically, about the time you came, a lot of things started happening. There are a lot of pieces in motion, but nobody can figure out who's doing what and why. And I will tell you, this is not like Radiant Citadel, which has no plot whatsoever frickin' ever. This book has several plots. So I hope people are taking notes. Maybe you'll figure it out.
On some stuff.
I mean, we know the players. We don't know what they're doing yet, though.
We do vaguely know who's aligned against who.
At least you think you do.
Do we, though?
I mean, we know people who are choosing to give jobs that are contradictory to each other. How about that way?
Oh, I don't know. Is there any more information at the beginning of this one?
I'm sorry?
Was there any additional information in this one at the beginning that I missed?
No, this was just very short notice. Nikki had heard from contacts that this black site was. Well, it's not a black site, but the site was about to be attacked. And it was. She is the one that you worked with for the warehouse that you encountered the bar guest and you stole the host. That was the host that they were trying to grab. and also she was the one you stole the foci for, and they were also being studied here. So basically, these people were paid to undo your previous work, or basically acquire it for somebody else. You're not sure, who the end deal is for. You know that Nikki is doing jobs for Vishala. You don't know who Vishala works for.
Vishala's just the old creepy looking lady.
Maybe I have to look at my own.
Yes.
Yes. She's the AI generated art. She's not creepy looking.
She's gazing at me with those dead, soulless eyes.
I mean, she was created by an AI, so.
At least we can't see her fingers. That would only make it worse.
Yes.
I,
Her fat
I
pig hands.
I find it funny that AI have a really hard time with eyes and hands.
But yeah, that was what it was, and you guys, I'm working on the picking up the piece.
I almost feel like we should have tried to scrape useful information off that offline host, but it might have been difficult to do in the confusion.
I feel like it would have been virtually impossible to even get the thing online in the time you had. I think, and I don't understand how that works because one place I read hosts are all ethereal. There is no physical device, and then I read, oh, this is a physical offline host, and I'm very confused. So did they murder a single technomancer for this one, or what?
Maybe it was like an offline storage unit in case their host got taken down. You know, like how some servers have offline backups.
I guess it says it's an actual host. Okay, so heat. There were definitely explosions.
Yes.
Yes.
Did Kenny do anything?
Kenny, I mean, was there.
But did he do anything that would have generated additional heat?
You know,
Didn't you set off the grenades?
I did. Okay, I did. That's a good point.
Does that disable your -1 modifier? Does it?
Yeah, I would think so. If I was the GM, I would say so. It's grenades.
and I'm going to give you an extra modifier because of what you did to the orcs, because they're going to be happy to spread the word.
Shouldn't that also give us an extra modifier?
Holy hell!
Reputation?
Yes.
You definitely got a heat this time. However, I did give you an extra reputation because of what you did to the damn orcs.
We're now at what, 4 heat?
Yes.
Any chance of us doing something like laying low or something to burn off the heat? Because I think 4 is where it starts becoming noticeable, isn't
You
it?
can spend 1,000 million of your own money to.
Well,
to
if-
buy
It's funny you say that.
Once you get to 5, you could, if you got a bounty on you, the guy starts hunting you or something like that.
It's funny you say that. I'll give you a little sneak peek at next week. With the heat rising in Denver, any opportunity to get out of town for a while is a good thing. That's the first sentence of the hook.
Oh, did we lose any heat when we went down to LA?
What's that?
Did we lose any heat when we went down to LA?
No, but you didn't gain any regardless of how loud it got. Because nobody in LA knows who the hell you are or cares. And you were actually only gone for a very short period of time because that was a short notice mission. So go ahead.
In the future, if we're ever going to someplace new for a very short period of time, that's when we bring the missile launcher.
Right. And they murder everybody.
Who was it that convinced Bunny and the Jets to give them their comm code?
That was
Kai.
Kai.
I feel like just getting one hit on one die deserves to be rewarded.
I'll take whatever I can get with my one die.
So here you go. Here is your rewards. 5,000 Nuyen? I almost said 5,000 karma again. No wonder I can't kill you. You have a million karma. So 5,000 Nuyen for karma. 2 rep, because you were jerks to the jerk. Now, everybody likes to hear about assholes getting their comeuppance. And +1 heat, because it was kind of loud.
No, really?
I don't think it was that loud.
Everybody got +2 favor with Nikki, +1 with Vishala. And Kai, you got 1 favor with Bunny and the Jets.
Sweet. What should I put for their connection rating?
Oh, what?
Or Vishala is 5.
No, he was asking about Bunny and the Jet. I feel like maybe they would be... I don't know.
3.
I was thinking there would be a special connection that you could call for, you know, if you need backup or something.
I'm
think
fine
that's
with
cool.
that.
We never need that.
Sounds like that.
It's true.
Let's give them connection. Connection 3 is like a general knowledge, right?
I think so.
How many favor points do people that have run most of the missions have with Nikki? Because I think I had 2 with her already.
I
You've
had
run-
2 already.
Yeah, you've run 2 missions with her. You should be able to see past missions. Well, you've only worked for her twice. You worked for her in mission 2, which you got 1, and mission 7.
We probably got 2.
You got 2 with her in mission 7, so you should have 3.
Which is why I have a loyalty rating of 2 with Nikki.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump her up to 2 this time as well.
I didn't
Oop,
have that
that-
one.
Wrong button.
I didn't have the second mission. I wasn't here yet, so.
That's why I'm willing to, work for Nikki and Stiletto over other people, because I feel like if you have a high loyalty, like as a character, you should also be loyal to them.
Normally, that's how it would work. Next week is going to be... I'm not sure how to deal with the prep. It's rules that I don't know how to deal with.
Read them rules.
I'm busy reading other things.
Hopefully it won't
So
be
I'm
a
going
lot
to...
of
Combat.
I'm going to close the stream for now, and we will see anybody that actually watches. I don't think we have any watchers. But if we do, we will see you next week when it seems like maybe the runners are going to take a short jaunt out of town. See everybody then.